Yeah, it's always fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take mine off.
I wanted to.
I know, I didn't want to. Because you really don't need to take it off.
No, that was easy to run my wife.
Sure. Little tiny speaker. Good day, everyone, and welcome to the stories of the Toyota Corolla. Yep, this is a 2024 Toyota Corolla. Since today and tomorrow. Does he still look like a chipmunk? How are you feeling today? Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, he looks okay. So 2024 Toyota Corolla in today for some goodness. We got a set of full cab flax going in up front, set of full cab flax coaxials going in the rear. This is our tweeter mount we made for the dash. The grills will come off. They're just on there now while it's just sitting here so it doesn't get bumped or anything like that. But this came with the, So this came with this top piece here. It has this little tiny hole, which is the tweeter hole. The factory tweeter actually snaps into this. So I'm assuming they probably make like a different version of these that has a much bigger opening. Possibly like a JBL version, I don't know. Anyways, we didn't want to, our tweeter's bigger. And so what we did is we are going to be mounting it down into where the factory screws are. So it actually still has factory screw holes here. As you can see, those two screw holes are really nice. And so we made a bracket, which I have to tell you was a lot of fun because we didn't have the factory speaker to make it off of. And every single Toyota piece that we had did not fit this. So this is what we came up with. So this sits there. And then the cool thing was, once we got that to work, once we got the base down, which cut out of cardboard, we came over and we grabbed the Mobile Solutions, this little guy. I put a little piece of double-sided tape on the back of it. And what I would do is, while it was in the car, this would be on it, and I would put the grill in, and with a flashlight you could see the little hole. So I just kept moving this around until I got it perfectly centered with this, and that then trace it and somewhere so trace it onto one of these, rescanned it into the computer. So hang on, I'll show you what I mean. It's probably still up. Yeah, so here it is. So this right here, we were able to, that black one was the original that we did, and then we just kept peeling it off and sticking it down. And the red one is what we came up with to make it centered. So with that done, then we were able to draw out all of the pieces and let the laser do its magic. So, and then we ended up with the piece that you just saw in the dash. Hello. But we wanted to make sure that this tweeter in the dash right there is perfectly lined up with the hole. And then of course I got really picky and I put the bevel in. So, and then we repolished it so that it is perfectly awesome. So once it's in there, the metal grill comes off, which, there we go. So it'll sit just like this. And you can see it'll act like a little tiny horn. Not much of one, but there you go. So that'll sit there until Fernando's ready for it. And then for an amplifier, hey, big surprise, he's getting a Blackbird. So this is the 8 channels in this is going to run the 6 speakers we're putting in. So it's going to be 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 will be bridged to the mid bass, and 7 and 8 will go to the rears. And then he has this, oh, it's underneath the seat. Underneath the seat here, he has an 1800 watt that you can't see. It's underneath here for right now. 1800 watt kicker that is going to power his L7s that he has. So, hey, checking in from Springfield, Massachusetts. where they don't eat their pets.
So bad. So bad. I was about to say, hey man, we're gonna be there in Alabama in October. The 12th?
Yeah, 11th or 12th. Yeah.
11 to 12.
220 to 21, whatever it takes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So.
but that's nowhere near Springfield.
Yeah, I was not talking about Springfield.
I know. Yeah, we will be now. There was a drive-by there yesterday. Made the news in Alabama, where we're gonna be.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, it was quite tragic. What's up? Watching 5 minutes recap. Was it just me, but was day 2 audio cutting in and out? Think people say you don't like JL due to not a fan of DSP software. I mean, people always say I don't like JL. It's just what it is. I mean, fiction is fun. Run with it.
Yeah.
What's up, Keeper of Time?
What up, man?
Hey, politics. No politics here. No politics here. It's news. Just saw news. Regardless.
Fake?
Fake news. I mean, the show is all fake news. What?
Okay. Real news, fake news?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't watch any of it.
Whatever
So
news.
I have people to tell me these things.
No, now we're talking about news, right? Let me tell you.
We are talking about news?
Yes.
I didn't think
this
we
is
were.
a brand new news, right?
Brand new news?
That's not how you say it?
No, you would definitely not say
breaking
that.
news?
Breaking news.
Okay, breaking news. It's not break, but anyway. Breaking news. We have the brand new.
I want you to say, I put it up where you can reach it.
I was about to. We have the brand new.
Need some Gary Gnu up in here.
Look at that.
So you can reach it.
Yeah, we have the brand new.
What's up?
From Morel. Dude, it sounds amazing.
MTX is in the house.
MTX.
Yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar is cool.
Yep.
But check him out.
He's
Morel
a fellow nerd.
Yeah.
Dude, he loves comic books. And,
Yes.
Yeah, he's such a nerd. I love it. I wish I would have known he was a nerd. Next time we'll have some nerd talk.
That was a comic convention center in here in Tampa.
Yes. So real quick before we go, the IRTA with the Android video is already up. It's already up. Just go to the IRTA 2 playlist, and it'll be either the last video or the video last 2 videos.
Right there.
Yep,
That
there it
matches
is.
my logo. You see that?
Oh yeah, I picked Morel Red.
Boom.
Yeah.
So go check them out. MorelHiFi.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the new speakers, the Census, those have not hit the US yet. So as soon as they are available, then we'll have a set to play with.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, we'll pull the Morels out and put those in. I mean, cool if they would have gotten here.
The Morels.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they had made it here before we put the Morels in.
Yes.
But, oh well, there's always next time. All right, thanks. Love comics. I read Berserker this weekend. Keanu Reeves' Berserker. I haven't had a chance to read comic books in a long time, and Sunday was my disconnect day. This is the first time we were home with nothing to do, and I was like, I'm not doing nothing. Planned it that way. Left my phone off all day. Mm-hmm. It was fantastic. The comic was okay. So, but anything was good. Who has a compact, constant power that competes with Alpine M12? I haven't found something as compact. Sorry about that. 1200 watts of constant power. I mean, when it comes to constant power, the original constant power amplifier is a Rockford Fosgate. So that's like
small.
The true constant power amplifiers. That's what CP stands for. If you're looking for the ohm load style constant power, meaning whether it's a 1 ohm or 2 ohm or 2 ohm or 4 ohm, I don't remember what it was with those. There are a bunch of them out there. I don't know size-wise. The T, 1200 watts is a tough one because the T750.1.
What about the 1500?
No, he wants something small footprint. Maybe the M1000.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
M5 1000 is only 1100 watts. That's close though. Mm-hmm. Maybe look at the Rockford Fosgate M5 or M1000. Mm-hmm. Not the 5-channel. It's the series is called M5 because it's the marine stuff.
Yes.
But yeah. What is this? Okay, sure. Afternoon?
Go down a little bit.
Go this way?
Yeah. More. One more. Oh, too much.
Well,
Right.
What, those guys? The shop? Sage and the boys.
The boys.
Afternoon, gents. Rockford Fosgate, constant power for the win. Yeah. Tech tip of the day. All right, let me think about that. I mean, I feel like everything's a tech tip. About to have some crowns put on my teeth. Numb now. I'll check back with y'all later. Oh, have fun with that. Yeah.
No kidding.
Fernando loves teeth work. Best choice, worst choice ever. Dean, how do you use the key as a preamp? Simple. You just, for one, you're just obviously going to keep your gains down. You're going to need an amplifier that has a good high-level input is really what you're looking at. So when Kicker recommends that as a preamp, they're only saying that because their amplifiers can take like 40 volts of input, 20 or 40 volts, depends on which amplifier line, which is plenty to handle a key directly into the front of the amplifier. So that's what they're doing. So you're just using it as a preamp / line driver that is going to connect to an amplifier over its high-level input. So that's how that works. So you just have to make sure your amp has a good high-level input, because it would be bad to go like key, high-level, low-level adapter, then amplifier. You just want something that can take the voltage. I had all 4 wisdoms removed surgically back in the day. Not fun. Yeah, he did too. That was last week. This week is so much up. Oh, look, it's Danny from DTS Customs.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, so the MEA, so Mobile Electronics Association, posted their...
The wanted list. For all these, they wanted.
Wanted?
Yes.
Who wanted it?
There's all these bad people.
They're wanted?
Yeah.
They're wanted for crimes against humanity?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, because
top 50.
Yes.
Top 50 people wanted for crimes
Top
against humanity?
50.
The sales guys were top 20 just badass mofos.
They don't release that list?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, badass. Yeah, it's there. Top 20 sales guys.
Okay.
I think my name was on.
So the mobile
Audio
electronic,
systems. What's up? Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations to all. So we're going to talk more about that tonight. We'll go into a little bit of it, and we'll be talking about it more. But I just, Danny was here, and
yeah,
I don't want to call him. I mean, this is way easier.
Danny from who? From where?
I believe isn't it Danny from Michigan? Okay. Yeah, Rockford Fosgate 1500 goes. It's too big. 750 too small. JL HD 1000 too crazy pike. Art Nighthawk only about 800 watts.
Okay,
I gotta get one of those and dyno it.
I'm thinking it's not like.
Well, the like I said, the M5 1000.
Hang on, the Tommy's.
Probably too much.
Tommy's
Sound Digital?
Sound Digital doesn't make like something big.
Not like that. Not constant power. No, because theirs are you buy it for the ohm loads. You buy a 2 ohm version, you buy a 4 ohm version, you buy a 1 ohm version. So you don't get the joys. Oops, baby hit the phone. It's okay. Never back baby into a corner. Love you, Dean. Love you too, Danny. Sounds like Goldilocks. Okay. And this one was just right. There we go. Yeah, the 3 bears. All right, fine. Took me a minute. Sorry. I'm old. According to Sebastian,
Yeah. Sebastian said that you're all.
Yeah, he's like, I can beat you.
Dude, smoke you.
Smoke me. He could totally smoke me.
He's like, dude, you didn't stand a chance with
Dude,
me.
he would so totally be crying over in the corner. He doesn't understand dad mentality, man. We will kill ourselves to beat you.
Yeah.
You stand no chance. We have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose in everything in the game. I will put myself in the hospital beating him. He won't do that. He just doesn't. Kids don't have that kind of drive. No. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Yeah. He's up front sleep. Today's school day, so non-school day. Apparently it's like a teacher in service day or some nonsensical stuff. But
I think I feel the teachers also need a break.
Oh, I need an installer day, non-day. Like we're just.
Dude, that was a mechanic day. They have every day, like mechanic day, teacher day, housekeeping day.
They don't have your favorite car stereo installer
day.
They
don't have your favorite car stereo installer day.
That's so sad.
Yeah. We should make one.
I don't want to. This is way too much work. And this one's just right. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So today is Monday, which is great because that means that tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be taking your questions. Probably going to do another DSP talk tonight, Moscone. And
on the Facebook and the YouTube.
So it's funny, you know how we're talking a lot about the Arc Audio Moto speakers?
Yeah.
Technically, they're not necessarily Moto speakers. Okay? They're just their loudspeakers. And, you know, but they work, they're made to be in this environment.
Okay.
So it's like you can use them in boats, you can use them in ATVs, you can do all this fun stuff.
All weather resistant.
Yeah, so Brian and I were talking about that this weekend because we filmed some more podcasts.
Yeah.
Which the podcast will be up tonight for those of you that are going, where's the podcast? It'll be up tonight.
No.
Because like I said, I took yesterday off of everything. And so I have to.
There's no guest today, guys. There's no guest today.
Will be. Are we having a guest this week? Yes, we'll be having a guest on Tuesday.
Yes.
So tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll have Matthew Palumbo from Audio. Matthew Palumbo?
Palumbo.
Palumbo. On from Audio Control. It's going to talk about all the new things that we have. 2 of which are sitting right here. Here's the new Audio Control A 1500.1, A 600.4. So these. Canadian?
Yeah,
totally. It's Canadian. Oh, wow. So this is the new altitude line of speakers. So these we'll be talking more about these, get the insight from Matthew on those, so that then we can dive super deep on them with you guys. Jeff Smith right now is actually in Arizona because his current employer, which is MSC, which is Helix, Blam, and a radar detector company that I don't know.
Rax and Stinger. That's
Stinger. No, I don't think they do Stinger radar anymore.
No, really?
No, I don't think they do that anymore. It's way too confusing, so we're not going to say that. But anyways, they're having a big training out in Arizona this week.
Very nice.
Actually, for the next couple weeks. So getting Jeff on the show probably won't happen. But I do want to get him on the show because there's a bunch of new products and his current employer has released. So I'd love to get him on and let him talk about it. I know there's some new Ultra stuff. So, yeah, we'll get him on as soon as he gets a break. Probably have to be, like, over the computer because he'll want to be home with his kids. Mm-hmm. But he's on the list of things. Can you run through a passive off a key preamp? Tweeter and mid-bass off front, mid-bass off rear. Yes, actually you can. So what you have to do is, you'd have to have a passive between the tweeter and the mid-range. But other than that, it'll be fine because that's no different than doing like a 3.5-inch coaxial. It's going to look at it the same way. The only thing it's going to have a hard time doing is the time alignment might be a little weird, but you can always adjust that in the end manually. So, but yes, you just have to make sure you have a passive between the tweeter and the mid-range, and then it'll take care of the mid-bass. But yeah, you can do it. One of their pitches was you could do the Snowman, which was their little tweeter and a 2.5. You just have to use their passive crossovers with them. But yeah, it'll work. It'll work fine. What? You okay? What was in the mystery box? The same thing that's in the mystery box today. Still there?
In there.
And you still can't know.
You want to see it?
Of course they want to see it, but they can't see it yet. We can't talk about that. I think we got another month and a half.
We're going to let you know.
We'll let you know as soon as they let us know, but no, we can't show you what's in the box.
Everybody wants the brown box. That's right.
Yeah, yes, we can't show you what's in the brown box. They won't let us.
No.
They're so mean that way, which is kind of funny. I mean,
I like it.
It's marketing, so as soon as marketing says we're free to do it, we will.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can't talk about nothing. Like how you think, Fang. In person or via satellite?
Escort.
So, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow Matthew Palumbo will be here live. So he's actually in town. So we'll have him here in the studio or install bay, depending on how you want to look at it. If we manage to get Jeff on, which I haven't talked to him yet, so he might have to be not in the studio because he's doing so much traveling. So, but if you'd like to meet Jeff, as well as us and a bunch of other really cool people, it's K40.
Bro, come on,
just
man.
Don't even
just
talk.
Get it right.
Come on, what the hell?
Yeah.
you can join us this next month in October. We will be at the IASCA World Finals in Alabama. You can go to IASCAfinals.com or just IASCA.com and get any of the details. Set yourself up for a hotel. Birmingham, where there was a very unfortunate event that happened yesterday. But you can sign up or you can come. It's free. It's free, which is great. So it doesn't cost anything to walk around and be cool. We'll be there all day Saturday.
Yes.
So we will be walking around all day Saturday, not Sunday, not Friday. We get there Friday, we leave Sunday morning. So we will be there all day Saturday from like 9 to 7. So if you're in the area, please feel free to come by, check us out. We'll be a bunch of us. It'll be a lot of fun. What do you think I'm trying to run to kick your key locks?
One for the highest and one for the bass. Did you suggest that, or what setup do you think is better? Running a 2021 Kia Forte, non-stereo, non-amplifier.
So the reality is you only need one key lock. You don't need two. If you have just a left and right output, you need one key lock. The only time you need a key lock for a sub would be if you have a dedicated subwoofer output. And the front had a high pass on it that the key lock couldn't bring back. You would, of course, then do that. If you want front to rear fade, then you'd put a key lock on the front, key lock on the rear. But other than that, you only need one key lock because the key lock can be wide off to other pieces. More than likely, you're going to want to put a DSP somewhere in there, though, because you're stripping all of the equalization DSP out of it, as well you should. Now you need to go back and add some of your own. So definitely do that. Hi, Haley.
Hi, Haley.
Brown box. You can't handle the brown box.
Can't handle it, bro.
Maybe a brown note. Nope, there's no brown paper in there. Misunderstood your question. Dean knows his... No, I don't know anything. We like free. Who doesn't like free? Free is awesome. Just don't wear a Target brand clothing in Birmingham. So red is off limits is basically what you're saying. No problem. No problem. I won't be. I really don't have any red shirts that I wear. I have a Hulk Hogan red shirt. That's about it. I have a Snoopy. No, it costs too much. Yeah, it's too expensive, bro. Is in Birmingham where Big Motorcycle Museum is at. Always wanted to visit the place. You know, honestly, I have no idea what is there other than we'll be there. Outside of that, nothing. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Not going to be there long enough to care. The excitement for the midget. We're taking the midget with us, and he's super excited because we're going to Buc-ee's.
Yeah. Dude, let me tell you, yesterday, he was watching videos about Buc-ee's, and, you know, everybody's like, this is the craziest gas station and, you know, convention store and things like that. So he's like, oh my God, I can't wait.
So we're driving to Birmingham, a la whatever the most convenient Buc-ee's is so that he can go to a Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
This is a life-changing moment for him. He had Mickey Mouse earlier this year. He's going to Buc-ee's later this year.
Dude.
Rodents aplenty.
Dude, yes.
Making dreams come true. Appreciate it, yes. I'm going to run a kick a key amp for channel with DSP. Fantastic. Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Fantastic.
No Target logo. Don't worry. Well, I mean, I love Target, but apparently if that's the cultural nose,
I'm gonna take a public
get it some Bucky nuts. Okay, so Bucky nuggets are disgusting. I don't, it's like they're gross. We did that when we drove through it. We got like bags of Bucky nuggets and we couldn't give them away.
I can't.
They were so gross.
I don't know.
I
respect when people say this is the best thing. I don't
know what they're crackheads or something. They don't have taste buds, but they were disgusting. Now I know there's lots of flavors of Bucky nuggets. We got the originals. I would be apt to try maybe something different. I don't mind the consistency and texture. I just didn't like the flavor. I thought the little whatever it was, honey it was just kind of.
Maybe a different flavor for sure.
I don't know. Maybe a cheddar one might be good. Cheddar is always a positive, you know, like cheddar.
Have chocolate?
I'm sure they probably have a chocolate, but I don't know if I'd do a chocolate. I feel like I have to have like cheesy.
Just chocolate is good.
I think just getting anything else other than Bucky nuggets would probably be the best move. I mean, I'd just rather spend the money on a T-shirt. He's a good kid. Fernando's a good guy. It's up for debate.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really up for debate. He's really, it's questionable. I don't know if he's a good kid or not. He's really pushing his luck today. What are you doing?
I'm just hammering.
Stop doing that, dude.
Yes.
Good God. Greetings from Toronto, gents. I have a wild new sense of appreciation for sound deadening work as a whole. Watching you guys do, it seems so easy. I had half of my 94 Firebird and was ready to cry. I mean, it was a 94 Firebird. Just the thought of working on those makes me want to cry, so I can understand that. But yeah, it totally needs it. Those doors, oh my gosh, let's make them heavier. Whole new sense of appreciation. Fantastic. Like we said, today is Monday, so make sure to tune in tonight. We'll take a bunch of questions. We'll have a bunch of fun. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We'll dig deeper into the Toyota. Right now, like I said, we have this. He's got these speakers done, so tomorrow I'll try to come on early enough to show you the passenger side. We'll just leave the doors off so you guys can see with those. Yeah, sadly, mass shooting in Birmingham last night. I know, I read about it. I was like, oh crap, that is terrible.
Okay, I'm not going.
It'll be over by then. It was in front of a nightclub. We're not going to any nightclubs.
No?
No, we'll be sleeping. Anyway, so tomorrow we'll show you what's going on the other side of the car. So we'll leave the door panels off so you can see what's going on with that. Look at Fernando's sound treatment. Hopefully I'll have some work done on the amplifier that's going underneath the seat, because this is the amp rack. So I can start wiring this up now. Channels 1 and 2 are going to be tweeters. 3 and 4 will be driver. 5 and 6 will be passenger. 7 and 8 will be rear. So we'll get all of this configured up to go. We've already got the T-harness in the dash. So it is using, for those of you who need to know, this is the LPH TY02 harness. And we'll be putting the audio control LGD greens, which are right here, in there. So that'll go, and that's really about it. I actually might put them right here. I was thinking about that. I might go right here, because this power wire is going to go this way, because there's the air vent. So that's going to come up the center console. So I might just put them right here, because they're going to come and go this way up into the kick. So, and that way I don't have to deal with it up into the dash. So that's my thinking right now. So anyways, Bucky is a squirrel. Bucky's squirrel testicles. I thought he was a beaver or something. I don't know what he is. I don't really care. Just wait to find out. You need to add more. You always need to add more. But anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
So I don't think your piece of paper is long enough.
I think so.
You think so? Okay. I mean, if you say so. Yeah, we have those new T-squares to use, or L's to use, right? You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Ooh, that's my size, bro.
Yes. Yep.
Good.
Remember, we also have the bendable tape measures, too. Yeah.
Stop right there, guys. Stop right there.
Geometry class is paying off. Did you ever take... You didn't take geometry, did you? Okay, he doesn't even know the word, guys. Okay, never mind.
What is geometry?
Geometry is the math. Okay, you sure? I mean, it's okay. Famous fuse mount maker. Yes, that's what we're getting ready to do here. So, hello, gents. So the fuses are for the Toyota Corolla that we're working on right now. We told you today we'd come on and talk to you a little bit about more of the install, because we're a little bit farther along than we were yesterday. And it's a good time to do it because he needs to finish some stuff up. So I wanted to make sure we could come in and talk about what's going on. We'll start here with what's happening underneath the seat. So the Arc Audio Blackbird is located here. I ended up yesterday, I was thinking about doing the load resistors here. I ended up putting the load resistors here instead of mounting them up into the dash. I made a cool little acrylic panel that we've been working on for more of a template to drill the right holes, but I just went ahead and screwed it into place instead. We've been working on this panel for a while, something that we could, have so that we can get perfect holes to mount it. It's got risers on it. Anyway, so that goes here. The rest of the wiring is kind of split between what needs to go on. So here's our speaker wiring here that's coming up into the kick panel. Here is the tweeter wires. The rest of the wires come up into the dash here. The speed wire is our input signal. This is our output signal. And then these are the wires for our tweeters, because we're turning this 8-channel into a 6-channel. And to do that, of course, we have to run our own tweeter wires. And as far as the tweeter goes, so here is the Focal Flax tweeter now mounted into place. The grill is coming off. This is just sitting here until we're done, so that we don't accidentally, nothing drops or goes into it. Then this will come off and the speaker cover will go over it. This is made out of acrylic. The 2 screws hold it together. This screws down on top of this to lock it into place. There's a thin edge that's around the speaker that this locks into. There's a groove that's routed into the bottom of this. It's 3 pieces of acrylic that's extremely complicated. Let's just call it that. But anyways, so the speaker's in. The door is done as far as sound treatment goes. This got our what we call 1+1 treatment. The black is our sound treatment. The silver, he had some extra sound treatment from one of his, so we went and put that on. We put it on here, but the 1+1 treatment concentrates on the area here around the speaker, the bracket itself, the area behind the door, anything that's going to rattle in this general area, that takes care of. So it's a half sheet of the black stealth that goes on each door. So half of it here, half of it on the door corresponding to it. And then he went for fast ring, so the fast ring is all installed and ready to go. The mid bass just needs to get screwed into place. The Metra plugs for retaining speaker. The secret to using one of these, okay, so everyone always asks, why don't you use these? In certain applications, they don't make sense. If there's a connector that is in the door here, we will not use one of these, because these suck for water. So if this gets wet, it corrodes. That's why most manufacturers do the connection somewhere outside of here now. But if we have to make a connection in the door, then we're gonna make our own and not use these. If we're gonna do it outside here, then we can use these, and we don't have to worry about it, because it's not gonna get soaking wet and fall apart on us. Just how the cookie crumbles. But anyway, so there's the Flax. Can you grab me one of the door panels, Fernando, so we can take a look at that? The back door also got the same treatment. So this is, he got 1+1 on the back, so this area here was covered. Speaker is already mounted into place. Sound treatment behind the speaker, you can see that here. The silver was his, we added that in to kind of finish it off. That's all set, ready to go. Same connection, same basic idea happening there. And then the door panel itself gets a half sheet of the Ultimate. So try to take care of this whole area where the speaker is going to load into. Make this as rigid as possible. Make sure there's no, problems with this. But these pockets and stuff like this filled with a lot of dead air. When you get your crash crumple zone little thingy, so try to take care as much of this as possible. This rests on this piece of plastic here, so that way when the two, they don't smack and rattle. So that's front door. Rear door looks the same. We can get that all taken care of now that we've shown you. Now back to this amplifier here. So as we saw, the speaker wire goes this way. The rest of it, there's a factory bolt hole right here, so ground went there. Power comes up, over and around and into the dash. The RCA output and remote turn on output for the sub amp comes over, down and around, and will pop out on that side. Power wire is following, like I said there. So, and everything is zip tied in place. You can actually pull this whole piece of carpet up to get in there and zip tie it all, make it look really pretty. And then the sub amp is right here. So this is going to go in next. So he has the 1800.1. So this is I'm going to start on next. We're going to run 10 gauge out of here back to the L7. So he has the factory box. This box is awesome, guys. If you've never had or seen this, they make it in a one sub and a 2 sub option. This is probably some of the nicest carpet. This is probably some of the nicest carpet that anyone uses. They emboss or stitch in the Kicker logo here. It's really nice. This guy is weird. They put this little logo here. It just kind of spider webs in. It's pretty cool. This is like a vinyl or textured rubberized coating that is a sticker. So this goes in. Box hammers. The one sub version actually has the same angle to it, so you can kind of set it up or lay it sideways. It's up to you, but it has one big speaker cup on the back, so we'll just run one big wire to it. Yeah, so that's really about it, I think. Afternoon, gents. On my way to lunch break. Hello, Bobby. Dean started a live video. Yes, he did. He's me, so I did. What's up, amigos? Hope all is well. So, Chris, I don't know if you're aware of this, but our good partner in crime, your partner in crime, our friend, Matthew Palumbo from Audio Control will be on tonight. After we get done with this, I'll put up the show notifications so you guys can make sure you come to see. We have all of the new audio control amplifiers he's bringing with us. So we'll have all the altitude here in stock. Plus, we'll get to talk about just audio control in general and what's going on in the world of audio control. Probably maybe talk about, I don't know. We'll just wait and see. We'll see how it goes. But he'll be tonight. That show's going to be at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to tune in for that. You excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I love touching new equipment. Looks like mini skateboard deck minus wheels. We actually do have a skateboard deck. We have one of the Museway decks. It's sitting up there. It's pretty cool. I love stuff with names. Learning about using solar panels and solar charge controllers. Very interesting, especially when doing 24 volt and 48 volt systems. That sounds cool. The first person hand, always. What's up, Markland? I have an idea for a giveaway for 30 Days of Christmas. A custom Nano fuse holder. Yeah. It's not a terrible idea. Okay, pretty. Looking good as always. Thank you. Let's see. I'm just going through these. Hey, Morel. What sound treatment you use, Dean? So the sound treatment we're using in this particular vehicle is all of the Stinger brand. So it's convenient, but there are plenty of them that we also use. So we like to use the Ground Zero. So we'll also use the Morel. Morel makes the cool little rings for around the speaker. Just depends on what we're doing. Gotta go. Have a fun day. Which pushing the system. So the CX 1800.1 is going to be CXA 1800.1 is going to be pushing the subs, and then the rest of the system is being fed off of the Arc Audio Blackbird. That is an 8-channel 8 to 12 DSP amplifier. We're going to make it 6 channels, so 1 and 2 is going to power the tweeters here in the dash. 3 and 4 will power that speaker. 5 and 6 is going to power this, and then 7 and 8 will do the rear. And then the RC out will go over to feed the subwoofer. Wishing I was in Clearwater tonight. Yeah, but then you'd have to drive home really fast because we have a hurricane coming. And it's like right on the way you're going. So probably wouldn't be the best idea. I mean, you just get stuck here. I believe he's in Texas. All right, haven't heard from them. Okay, you guys are carrying it. Do you feel the 1+1 treatment is sufficient for most? And what point do you suggest more treatment on doors? Fernando.
Yeah.
So, this is more of a question for you because you're the one that likes to do the 1+1 treatment.
I don't like to do sound treatment, but I have to.
Yeah, you're being held hostage at gunpoint to do your sound treatment.
No, it's just for money, that's all.
You're being held hostage at dollar point.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, hold on. Fernando.
Yes. I do it. No problem.
Do your job, man.
Yes,
do your job.
Of course. Sure.
It's not real. Anyways, do you feel like the 1+1 is typically enough for what we do? So 1+1, as I said, we take half a sheet of Stealth, half a sheet of Ultimate, and we put them in the door.
Yes, it's enough. Of course, putting more sound treatment on the doors is always gonna make the difference. Like we talk about Indy, right? A really nice mid bass, quiet. The car is for most people is more important. So yeah, you can do half a sheet in each door and get good results for sure.
Yeah, because I mean the most important thing is, you know, you're worrying about the area here where the speaker is at. This area over here, not so important for the speaker. The likelihood, now this could buzz and whatnot, but if we dampen all of this area and then the corresponding inner skin, you know, that area here, and then the door panel itself, you know, you're eliminating where most of that energy is going to be placed.
I feel you should do like that, like, you know, focus on the speaker, but definitely go crazy on the door panel, because that's the flimsy part that is going to move all the time. You pulling that thing constantly, every time. And some cars, they only have one screw to hold in everything in clips. So, you know.
Just silicone the door on the car.
I mean, I think that would be the best idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's not functional, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless. But there you go. So, too bad they don't make the grills for those anymore. It's terrible. Hey guys, hope you both doing well. Question: I want to get a good enough punch in the second row seat because there is not much punch in the back because the subs are in the front. Does under seat sub work? If you're looking to complement an existing subwoofer and you can align it properly with that subwoofer, yes, it will add to the overall impact of the system. The key is aligning it with that subwoofer, okay, and what the initial goal is, because if they have to, you know, if you're trying to create more bass, and we both know that if we have two subwoofers and one is opposite from the other, then they cancel each other out. That is done through wiring, so that is a polarity problem. A phasing problem can cause the same thing, meaning if your two subwoofers are out of phase with one another, they'll cancel each other out also. So you have to be able to, what we'll call phase align them, so that they can couple with one another and give you more bass. You want it in the back area there, so you know you want it to still couple with the one in the front because you don't want it to take away from that impact. So is it doable? Sure. Just have to be really good at what you do.
For sure.
You should sell T-harnesses. Why? We just use the pack ones. So, you're talking like wire the whole car up T-harnesses? Yeah, that seems like a lot of work. But for this car, we're using the LPH TY02. Plugs right in. Life is good.
Life is good.
Life is good. Hello from California. Oh, look, it's Jeff from Arizona. I mean, he's in Arizona. Ground Zero. Yeah, Bobby. Bobby likes the Ground Zero door kits. They're really nice. They come with everything. Hey there. All right. Yeah, I think it would be worth the risk of hurricane, LOL. I mean,
Yeah, why not?
Some people are stupid. I mean, that sounds like a terrible idea. Hey guys, just picked up some A4 pillars. Already have 28 millimeter area, factory look. Okay.
Very nice, man.
Yeah, good.
Very nice.
I mean, I would just, fix the hole in the one you have. And morning. Bought the Stinger head unit and love it. Thank you for the recommendations.
Very nice.
Fantastic. I sound dead in my hood. Why not?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I mean, they make sound treatment for it.
Yep.
Sound dead in the license plate. You can.
Sound in the whole car,
Just baked potato it.
Floor, top, bottom. Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, Weber. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Makes sense. You guys are awesome. Did he do any deadening on the trunk lid? That car is going to knock. So he was responsible.
Customer.
The customer took care of everything back here. I don't know what he did. You can see, he did some sound treatment in this area here.
I don't think
So
he did anything in here.
I don't know if he did.
Oh, maybe.
No, yeah, he definitely did. Yeah. So yeah, it. Oh yeah, he sound treated the lid. Yeah. So he did. Good job.
There you go. This is important for sure.
Yeah. So he took care of it. Do you use one RCA for sub amp? I have an amp that needs both as signal. Do you split for amp using an Epicenter Micro and a DM608? So technically, no mono amplifier needs two RCAs into it. However, if you do feed it two RCAs into it, you'll get double the signal into the amplifier. Okay. It will it will give you more signal into the amplifier, not necessarily double. A Y jack is sufficient to use. Yes, you can totally use that. Some amplifiers have switches on them that allow you to tell it, like input A, input AB, stuff like that. Not many anymore. For this case, we have the extra channels coming out of the DSP, so we are using just two of them to come out of there. Typically, we won't, because it just needs one RCA to go into the amplifier, and we'll adjust the gain accordingly. But no, if you would like to make your life easy, you could, take a Y jack out of the DM608 into the Epicenter Micro, and then just use dual RCA runs from there, and that will be fine. At some point, you're going to have to adjust the gain accordingly. That's fantastic, Christian. Part 2, can you use... What was part 1? Customer brought a car to us, but the problem, his system needed a specific load to turn the aftermarket speakers on, but when we used OME speakers, they were working fine. Yeah, it's called a load resistor. Y trunk load, the sub versus cabin, any reason over... Yeah, it'll bend the... If you fire it towards the rear, the subwoofer towards the rear, it's going to... Every time the subwoofer reflects off something, it shortens the wavelength. You can fire it forward, but the first surface it's going to reflect off of is the windshield. If you fire it to the back, the first surface it's going to reflect off of is the back of the car. These are things you can test to kind of get an idea which works best in your car. Sometimes firing it up works good. Most cars, firing it back is the better way to do it as far as that goes. But I suggest you try it in your car because it's a great experiment to do. Play the same bass notes and see which one at a normal listening level, because at loud volume everything just makes a whole bunch of noise, but normal listening levels, fire to the back, fire to the front, and see which one sounds better in your car. You'd be surprised. It might. Now, as far as the other thing, so this is a load resistor right here. This is the audio control AC LGD 20. This puts a 20 ohm load onto the factory radio. The factory radio sees that, and the safety circuit that is built into the radio detects that and allows it to play. It also, if this is going to be a Class D radio, that load also helps to stabilize the output of the amplifier that the speaker would be putting onto it. Most manufacturers now need some form of a load on the radio. If it is, I'd say most of the cars on the road right now need the LGD greens, some of the new Ford stuff needs a 10 ohm load resistor because they're SB amplifiers. That's a whole nother conversation. Some amplifiers will have load resistors built into them, such as Moscone and Helix. Others will not. So this all started back with Chrysler, and what would happen is you'd have a Chrysler car, you'd take out the system, you'd turn it on, everything would play, turn the car off, turn it back on, and nothing would play. And you'd be like, what the hell? Attach a factory speaker to it, it would turn back on, turn it back on, turn it back off, it would stop playing. So these load resistors help to stabilize the output of the amplifier as well as give it the load needed in order for the radio to turn on and perform. Now, some radio car manufacturers don't use this circuit the same, meaning like Toyota doesn't use the load circuit to shut the audio off. They just use the load. You just need the load in order for the amplifier to stabilize. At GM, their load, they only check it like every 4th or 5th cycle. So it could be a week and a half before the load is set before the radio goes to detect the load, and then it shuts off. So it doesn't shut off right away. So some shops will put, or some people will put stereos in the car and they'll be like, it's great, and then it isn't great, like 2 weeks later. Or the load was wrong. When the new GMs first came out with that platform, we were using the LGD Blues, which is a very minimum amount, and we found out really quick, 2 weeks later, guy came back, says, doesn't work. Crap. Unplugged the Blues, put the greens in, sent him on his way. That solved the issue. It needed a higher load. When looking at an SB style amplifier, it needs an even higher load, and that's the 10 ohm. You can put two 20s in parallel, or you can just go to Metro and order the 10 ohm. It needs that to help correct the signal that is happening in the radio. So the SB topology is different than, it's not AB, it's not D, it's a combination of two things that change depending on the voltage. And then you also have the new platform, which is in the Cadillacs with the ATG or whatever system, AKM or AK, I don't know, the three letters that Harman owns. And that's using the scariest of them all, which is actually looking at the speaker's activity, meaning there's going to be to build a bypass or a load resistor for that is going to be very hard, very time consuming and very tricky. Because you have to build a load that represents the speaker itself, because it's capable of detuning the system over time, because it can measure the resistance of the speaker to its reference point and make adjustments so that you never blow the speaker. That's going to suck big time. Like, that's going to suck so bad. But that's what these guys are doing to us to make our lives just a living hell. Which I think is very unfair, as me, a car buyer, and you, a car buyer. If I want to change something in my car, they're putting something in there that is totally useless other than to protect a $10 speaker. That's ridiculous. Nobody should be allowed to do that. But they are, so congratulations. Way to go, Chevy. Hello. You guys are amazing. I watch you from time to time. I want to build my 08 Escalade, a nice system. Not SPL, but Get Loud build like everybody. Do you have any recommendations for nice sounding interiors? So if you want something that's loud and sounds good, there's there's a bunch of brands. Obviously, Focal is one of our most popular brands that we carry. Morel is the second one. Then you have Audio Frog. They're again really nice audiophile stuff. Hertz makes their Milli product. There's a ton of inexpensive stuff online that sucks but is okay, I guess. I don't know. Never fits anything that we do. Then there again, it all just depends on what you're trying to do. So before you buy anything, come up with a solid plan to actually do the car. So start at the source unit. Am I replacing the radio or am I keeping the radio? Can it be replaced? You never know. Find out. Okay, if it can't be replaced, how am I going to integrate into it? Do they make an amp pro for it? So go over to pack-audio.com or metroonline.com and see what they make for integration into it. Then, how am I going to make it sound better? Meaning, I'm going to need a DSP because I need to make it sound better. That's the whole point in doing it. So am I going to buy a standalone DSP? Does the interface come with a DSP? Do I want a better DSP than what the interface come with? So do I buy a DSP built into my amplifier? Then, once I've figured that whole thing out, then I can start looking at speakers and subs. How much room do I want to take up? What is my goal? Do I want a ton of bass? Do I want kind of a ton of bass? What are my options for subwoofers? Like, what do I plan on doing? I want something down-firing that's simple that I can just throw back there. Maybe 112. Kicker has their down-firing 112 amplified, so it's simple. Am I going to go behind the third row seat? So I need something small. Am I going to try to put it in the factory location and have no bass? What room do I have in the car next when I'm looking at amplifiers? How much space do I physically have to put an amplifier? Like in this case, one with the Arc Audio Blackbird, fits underneath the seat. I have in the past put one of these big suckers underneath the seat in a CHR. Took a lot of work, and we managed to get it in there because there was surprisingly a lot of room underneath the seat of that car. Cadillacs ain't going to happen that way. So what room do I have for amplifiers? These are all things that when designing a system, you have to work each one through. What we see people do most of the time when they call us and they'll be like, hey, can you put my stuff in? And we're like, I don't know, what do you have? And they're like, well, the car had a 3-way set, so I bought a 3-way set. Which 3-way set did you get? I got brand X. And so you go look at that and you say, okay, well, that's not going to fit in your car because you have a tweeter that's this big, you have a mid-range that's that big, and all the ones in your car are small. So that doesn't work. Oh, I bought these amplifiers. Well, yeah, but where are you going to put them? I don't know. Well, that's nothing you say to us because we don't know either. It's your car. I mean, you want them just screw them to the seat? I mean, which we'll never do. But so you really got to approach this or hire a professional to come up with a good system plan. You have to figure out what room are you willing to give up, what is the most important thing, because there's a lot of inexpensive stuff you can buy out there that isn't going to fit in your car. So buying the right stuff is the most important thing. Tried to make a kit to mount my single DIN on a workbench, used ABS, tried on bench it without heat, snapped on me. So there is a universal single DIN dash kit that you can buy from both Metro and Pack. I would just head over the internet and type in universal single DIN mount. It's designed to, it's a totally cool piece that you can just, it comes with screw holes and everything. It's designed to be mounted into like a boat or an old car. They've been making it for like 30 years now, but it's a universal single DIN radio mount. And it's just this cool little piece. I'd check it out. MM2 3.5 with frame. Okay, Christian. Thank you for the info. I'll have to try it when I get home. Would it be okay to use a 3.5-inch Rockford Fosgate speaker without a bass resistor? I have some in my dash and my 4Runner, and it's not very loud. So the capacitor is what you're talking about. The capacitor isn't taking any sound from it. It's a 6 dB crossover, limiting the speaker from playing deep bass, which it can't do. So if it's not loud, what are you powering with? What are you using to power it? Power is what makes stuff loud. The capacitor is there to make sure the power that you do have doesn't blow your speaker. So don't take the capacitor off of it. It'll just be bad. It's not loud because it's not getting enough power. One of the big problems a lot of people do, especially in like a 4Runner or a Dodge Ram or something like that, where you have a 3.5 in the top of the dash and you have a bigger driver in the bottom of the door, like a 6.5 or a 6x9, is they use one channel of something, whether it be the radio or an amplifier, to power both of those speakers. Well, that doesn't give you any volume control between the two, so you have no ability to limit or adjust the volume between those two speakers. So it's only going to play whatever the factory decided it was going to play. By factory, I mean whoever designed the speaker. So what you really want to do is invest in a multi-channel amplifier. Put a 4-channel amp on the front of the car, 2 channels on the 3.5, 2 channels on the 6x9. Then you can decide the level to which they should be played. So you can turn them up or turn them down, or turn the mid-bass down. A lot of the times what happens is the mid-bass gets so loud and it really drowns out the dash speaker. So you have to turn it down. If you had level control between the two, you can find the best range for both of those. Now, if you get something with a DSP in it, then you won't need the capacitor because the DSP will then act as your crossover. But without that, without that, you definitely need something with the crossover, the capacitor to play on there. So don't take the capacitor out. Buy power. Power is your friend. Can't wait to hear it sound. So the plan is hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be to the point where we can see what's going on with the car, or actually do some listening. Do you change battery terminals for larger gauge connections? If so, what? Typically no, because most battery terminals on the top of batteries now are very specific. Like, this is the positive battery terminal for this car. There's really nothing I can do to change that. Nice thing is they have this nice bolt here that we can attach to, which is pretty nice. As far as the ground system goes, this is pretty standard ground, but some of the grounds now have the voltage clamp built into them. So, when it comes to battery stuff like this, there are manufacturers that make like a big plate that comes off and you can add the nut, you can move this over to the side. Typically we don't get into that because the first thing a dealer, when they see that, is, oh my God, we're not going to warranty this car. Even though legally they can't say that, it's not worth the fight. If we just have one simple wire that attaches in, everything is fine, you know. So we have to be logical about this, and this isn't our car, this is a customer's car, so we have to make it as safe and serviceable as possible for them and the dealer. Putting something like that on there, not the safest move for us. Have you installed the Audison DSP sub amp yet? No, not yet. And I still need to get with Ken and get him on so we can do part 2 to that. Dean, instead of making a Dean or a Nando amp, what about a Smash Force Production Limited Edition DSP? Bobby, it's kind of strange. I actually had that thought last night. That is kind of weird. Wow, thanks. I appreciate all the information. Go live at the time, but you guys always go live when it's 2 a.m. in India. Sorry, man. It's 2 a.m. in India right now. What were we thinking? I don't know, Christian. Should the DSP go before the amp, after the car stereo? So, a DSP, you have your source unit, whatever that may be, factory, aftermarket, source unit. Then, depends on the car, okay? So, if it's a source unit that we can integrate into, such as this Toyota Corolla, it has no amplified sensors, no JBL in here. So, the radio output feeds the speakers. So I have a T-harness from PAC. I'm going to integrate right there into that. And so it goes source unit, speaker level output to my DSP, out of DSP into my aftermarket amplifiers. If I am capable of doing some form of integration, like it's a branded stereo and they make an Amp Pro or an AR or a Zen module or something like that, it's going to go source unit, module, then DSP, and out to speaker, out to amps, out to speakers. If they make no integration for it at all, meaning I just have to do what's called speaker to speaker or wire to wire, that way I'm going to go factory radio. Factory radio is going to be attached to factory amplifier. After the factory amplifier is going to be my DSP with the inputs matching up, and then from there, DSP, amplifier, speakers. So that's kind of the combination of how you would have to approach that. And you would see the video clip of a guy with 47. Yes, the 47 tweeter guy. I think he's got 50 tweeters now. It's hilarious. Okay. Well, hey, listen. I gotta go because we gotta get back to work. But don't forget to tune in tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll have Matthew Palumbo on from Audio Control. We'll take your questions about the audio control stuff. So if you're interested in audio control, make sure to tune in tonight. We'll have all the new altitude stuff here. We might have a special that we're doing for you, something cool live. That'd be fun. I don't know yet. We're going to see. I can't tease it. Fernando won't let me, even though I just teased it. But that's it. That's all we got. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, I need to do something before we go. I gotta shoot I think I need to shoot a quick video on something. Okay. Yeah. But we'll talk about it after this. Hey everyone! Hey guys, what's up, Iowa Mike? What's happening?
Hey, happy Hurricane Day.
Happy Hurricane Day?
No.
I mean, it's Hurricane Eve. So, I mean, that's, hurricane party. Ain't no party like a hurricane party.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh. So the Corolla is done. We just finished her up. What's up, Mike? Mike. Just finished it up. What a nightmare. No, it was actually quite fine. So, integrated into the factory radio on this. Listen, the reality is, if you're going to do a Toyota, you have two choices. Upgrade the radio, which right now this radio, there's nothing to do this. However, I think it could probably be done.
I think the Pioneer kind of.
No, because it's an L chassis, so we could definitely fit a radio in here. It's just the interfacing. I don't know if the iData works the Toyota yet. Mm-hmm. So obviously next year there'll be a radio that will work in this for sure. because why not? I could see your face. So integrating into Toyota, really you have, if it's not Amp Pro or AR or Zen or any integration modules, you need a really good DSP that has input equalization that can fix all pass filters and also delay, because even though it's a standard 4-channel output, there's delay between the left and right, just like you would, and there's also an all pass filter in there that does stupid things. We don't need to get into the explanation of those. Andy did a fantastic job from Audio Frog, did like 20 minutes on what an all pass filter is, and we have the video up for you to watch on Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips, so you can learn all about them there.
What's up, Bobby?
Anyways, the other option, if you don't want to screw with any of that crap,
Yes.
the go easy button is just buy a key lock. The Kicker key lock, 15 minutes, fantastic output. So it's fun to try to do it on your own and have some fun with it, play.
Because now you know what's going on.
If you haven't, you're going to need an electrical RTA, so like you can plug a IRTA2 into it and do all kinds of funness. However, if you don't want to screw with any of this, I'm going to take the page out of Ada's book and go, bro, just throw a key lock on it and not worry about it. And it's true. That would save you all the most time ever. So if you're trying to keep your radio in a Toyota, just do a key lock. Would the Kicker key 200 also correct? No. So the difference between a key lock and a key 200.4 is the key lock is electrical, the 200.4 is acoustical. And if you don't fix the electrical before you do acoustical, the acoustical will not work properly. So.
Yep. So put the key lock and then the Kicker key.
So the key lock is for a pair of channels, so left and right, which is really all you need unless you want fader. So this is a 4-channel output from the factory. So it has no backup sensors. So if you do have backup sensors, there again, it's the rear. The rear, you're going to high pass them anyways. This one we added the up mixer. So this has up mixed rears, so we can make them loud, because in the trunk this has 2 L712s. This thing just knocks the back of your head off. And he didn't want a bass knob, which I called him on. He says, nope, don't want a bass knob. I'm like, okay.
The key lock for more than one channel?
Yeah, that's what I just talked about. Yeah. So, good afternoon, guys. I have a key, 180.4. Ooh.
The original.
I love the 180.4. It has a different tune than the 200.4. They kind of mellowed out the 200.4 a little. I like the 180.4. Anyways, I would like more to run a 3-way set. Can I use the key as a preamp into a Fosgate T404 passive on front, running mids and tweets? Yes, you can use it as a line driver into the Rockford 200.4. Keep in mind that the T200.4, if it's the full size T200.4, you can come right in. Well, okay, so it's either way. The T-Series amplifiers all use high level through the RCA input.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're fine. You just go right into it. What's wrong with not having a bass knob? Nothing's wrong with not having a bass knob. Most people find the bass that they're happy with and they never touch it again. But it's finding that point. So I have to predetermine it because I'm adjusting it.
Disagree. I feel that you have to have a bass knob just because the different genre of music that we listen to it.
Yeah, but I feel once you get the level you're comfortable with, like for example,
every song has different.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily listen. Most of the time, you just find a point that, like on your factory radio,
yes,
okay, or an aftermarket radio. Either way, you find the point where everything sounds the volume you like.
Yeah,
you leave it on. Now, 5 o'clock on a Friday, you might want to turn it off. Yes, and that's what a bass knob is for. Yes,
it's like, ooh.
Yes, and that's what a bass knob is for, and that's what I was getting at. In this case, I have to figure out where the happy spot is, and hopefully that's it. What? Oh. Love you, Mike. Have gains all the way down on the key as preamp. Just gain for the Fosgate. Yes. Yeah. That would be smart. Yeah. Yep. You're good. Well, okay. So, hold on. Keep in mind, all the way down should work as long as you have enough input voltage coming into the key. Because remember, now you're going in the high level input of the Rockford amplifier. So if you set it up, like if you're coming high level into the key, yes, you're going to have gains all the way down because that's where they're going to be. But if you're like RCA into the key, then you might need to keep the key at, do the peak light indicator on it. Make sure you have that set up properly, then feed it into the Rockford amplifier, because the Rockford amplifier still, you're coming into the high level input section of it, and you want to make sure you have enough voltage coming into it in order to get, so you don't have to crank the gain all the way up on the amplifier, because then you're adding distortion. So it should be a balance of getting everything, peak lights all the way. Leave gains all the way down. Okay, you read that one. Yeah. Yep. Just give you. Yep. Yeah. It's doing the epicenter instead of bass knob. A good option. Well, there again. Okay, so the epicenter, like the
original,
the concert epicenter, the original. The knob is effect. So there again, if you have the volume where you're happy and you're just shooting for the effect, then yeah. But I still feel like you're playing with the subwoofer. More than likely, you're going to want a bass knob. That's why the new Epicenter Micro has both. The bass knob and the effects knob is all one knob. Mm-hmm. So, excuse me. Oh, did I skip over Christians? My bad. Happy hump day. Hope you're having a great day. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Thank you, man. Same for you, buddy.
Tomorrow will be better because I'm going to sleep in. We're taking a hurricane day because it's pre-hurricane eve here in Florida, and we're getting ready to get a wind and rain event, as they like to call them. We're going to get buckets and buckets of rain tomorrow. That's the forecast anyways, because the way the hurricane spins, it's just going to go right up the side of the state and just make everyone's life wet. Mm-hmm. And then eventually it'll reach what we call the Big Bend and just roll over a bunch of people. So that'll suck. My heart goes out to Josh. I hope he's going to be okay because he lives up in that area. So play Drop Dead Legs by Van Halen and see if you want bass knob. Actually, you want an epicenter. That's what you want. Afternoon. Want fader control, run 2 key locks. Correct. If you're even worried about it. Honestly, the only ones I'm worried about is the front. I don't really care about the rear. So, what do you do when you finish the install and the customer comes back and says, my lights don't work and it was working before I came in or something else? So it's really simple. You do a really good check-in. So when you bring a car into the install bay, you turn on the lights, you open the doors, you check for dents, you check for windows, you do the backup, and
cracks on the dash.
Yes, you check the car in. Mm-hmm. That way, when you're done with the car, you check the car out, especially when you're doing a big system like this. Did it have backup sensors? Did the backup sensors still work? Are there beepsing? Is the reverse lights coming on? So when it leaves here, all those things are happening. If we find something wrong with it like when we were checking it in, then we call the customer and say, hey, just want to let you know this is what we're finding with your car. And usually they'll get, if they go, oh, I don't, then we'll stop working on their car and they'll be like, hey, we haven't touched your car. If we're this is what we're finding. So oh yeah, you're gonna get the window. Yeah, so that's kind of how that goes. Now, when it leaves, we know it works because we do the checkout. In 3-4 weeks or 10 months or whatever it is, they come back and say, hey, and we're like, no, that's not the case. We'll take a look at it to see if it's something.
Sometimes the customer comes and is like, hey, this one stopped working, and it's like, all right, so did you took him for a service? Did you did something like that? Oh yeah, I took him. Like, okay, so
You know, and so there again, I mean, it's you try to be as nice as possible. I mean, it's a car.
Some people they use want to abuse. That's for sure.
Some people are dicks. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. I mean, no, that's what it is. I mean, I've had one guy that was a super, like, they had an old classic piece of crap car. And it was funny too because it was a friend of mine, and it was his cousin, and it wasn't even the guy's car. It was his nephew's car, and like he gets all up in my stuff like it's back in the 90s, you know. And I'm like, dude,
what you gonna do, bro?
Yeah, and my buddy's standing there going, what the hell's going on? And I'm like, exactly. And, you know, finally my buddy was like, bro, man, don't play these games with my guys. You know? And I was ready to
punch him in the face. Oh, totally.
Yeah, I try not to choose violence.
Oh, choose violence. Totally. That is the first option.
What do you do? Oh yeah, never mind. Sorry, it recycled. Thoughts on the Kenwood Exelon 7-inch components versus the Kicker 6x9s? Why don't you go with the Kenwood 6x9s?
Let me go that side.
So 6903s, 6902s. And that to me makes more sense. But if you're going to compare 6x9s with 6x9s, the 7-inch are great. Like if you're like you found a great deal on them and you're like, yeah, cool. The Kickers are nice too. So I mean, I feel, you know, my favorite setup is the 6903s that have the 3-inch with the tweeter. Those sound the best for the money, for sure. There's no doubt about it. The thing you have to keep in mind with like the 7-inch, it's a tweeter. The 6x9 has, if it's the one with the 2.5, you're getting a middler. If you want a tickier sound, then you want a tweeter. If you're fine with not having a super ticky sound, then you go with the mid-range or the middler, as it says, that plays up to, but it's never actually a great sounding tweeter. Hi, I have a Ram 2020, but it's the classic model. Will stereo kits from 18 to 19 fits? It's a classic. So the easiest thing to do when you run into something like that, like what we would do, like if we go on to metroonline.com and we type in that and it doesn't say classic, which it probably should because it's Metro, they usually are on point when it comes to something like that. And you're like, well, maybe it's a 2019. The nice thing that they do is they give you all the instruction manuals with pictures on their website. So if you're concerned like, hey, is this what my dash looks like? You can go to the 2019 instruction manual and you can see all the bits and pieces and stuff that you have to take apart for the car. So if it's the old dash, it'll have the pictures of the old dash and how to take it apart and whatnot. That's how we would do it. So, I mean, I can't answer the question because I'm not looking at it, but to do some research, that's how we would do it. How many Publix runs today? So far none. I mean, it's just gonna rain. I'm excited for the Horizon 10. Wake up on unlock feature. It should be easy for y'all to install. Believe it or not, no, because most cars don't have unlock wires anymore. It's all data. So that's one of those things when he said that last night, I was like, what car still uses an unlock wire that you can actually get anywhere in the car? Because it's not like an old car. It's a CAN bus car, it's a LAN bus car, it's a most bus car. It's data. So most of the door lock wires that run into the car it's data from data to switch. So it ought to be interesting. Not all cars that's going to be compatible with, especially some of the new cars. I don't know. I get the idea behind the feature. They're trying to be more like a factory system where like when you hit unlock, the data bus wakes up the car. I feel if that's something they're going to integrate into their radio, seeing how they're making the smart modules for them, they should probably integrate that into the smart modules, because why else would you come out with a feature like that, So I think that the kits should provide that data for them, which they might, but that's more what I was thinking about, is if they're going to do that, there should be a data bus interface that's sold separately that plugs into like the OBD2 or something like that. and gives you that data, because that makes more sense than trying to dig into a car to find a door lock wire. Because I mean, I can tell you, like on this Toyota, you know, this guy, every wire that's in this thing is like 36 gauge. I mean, there's like 4 strands of copper, and yeah, it ain't gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah, man, sorry, that's gonna be $100 feature because it's gonna take me an hour to go and find that wire. Hi-Fi show is still on. As far as I know, there'd be no reason not to do it. So as long as I got power and internet, we'll be doing the show tomorrow night. No problem. On a 2024 Honda Odyssey, the rear speakers don't play any sound when the rear HDMI input is selected. Is there a way to run a relay or something to keep all the speakers playing when the rear seat entertainment is enabled? I mean, I don't have a yes or no for this question, in the sense that you have to figure out what is happening, meaning where's the data that's telling it to shut off the speakers, and can you disable that? Meaning, is it a wire that you can cut, which it probably isn't, or is it just talking to it and saying HDMI's in, okay, and so over the data bus, just like we were talking about door locks, it's telling it that, you know, is it a ground that's just coming from the shield, like the old school aux style, when you used to plug an aux in, it would sort itself out and it would realize that there's an aux connector in there and it would automatically flip over. Is it doing something like that? I don't know. But yeah, I get it, because it's muting the rear speakers so that the kiddies can put on their headphones and they can listen to the music that's in their headphones. And yeah, so I mean, it makes sense why they're doing it, but yeah, you'd have to do some more research on it. I don't think that's a simple yes or no question. Thanks for the answer. What was Christian talking about? Call customer, tell them to come get the cheese sandwich and gun from under the front seat. I mean, I like cheese sandwiches. The gun they can have. But choose love, not war. So anyways, just so we can finish up the Toyota Corolla, just in case anyone's curious. It's got a boatload of bass in it. Fernando loves the way it sounds now, minus he wishes he had a bass knob. The car all went back together fantastically. So doors back on, tweeters up in place. You can see there's the dome for the flax tweeter centered perfectly in the grill. Then we got this monster back here that is just, yep, smell it. Oh my gosh, yeah, you could smell it. Whew. And then underneath the seat here, yeah, can't see it. The kicker amp fit up underneath here. Arc audio underneath there. 10 gauge wire from front to back for the subwoofer. Yeah, and that's basically it.
That's it.
It's all she's got. It's all she's got, Captain. Should we play it?
You want to play it?
Yeah, let's play it. Why not? Yeah, let's put in some DRM free bass music. We'll hit it once. My buddy just put an Android tablet as a face. What do you think about them? It's huge, but I don't think it sounds great. I think you pretty much hit it right on the head there. You know those games you say pick any 2 out of 3? Android tablets pretty much fall into that category, and its size and apps, you lose sound. There really isn't one of them out there that sounds good, because it's not the purpose of them. The purpose of them is to put a big ass radio right here in your dash, and you can't. Where are you spending the money, right? The price that they're charging for them, you're not going to get an awesome preamp section. You know, people pick on the current iteration of radios, Alpine, Kenwood, Sony, and all that. They're, oh, look at the basic stuff. Well, it's because you're not paying the most amount of money for the graphics and stuff like that. They do what they can there, but you're paying for the sound. You know, when you buy a Kenwood or a Sony. If you buy one of these radios, they have to sound good. You know, when you buy the cheaper ones for $250, they don't necessarily sound that good. When you buy the one for $700 or $1,100 or $1,200, those sound better. So when you go buy a big ass screen radio for, you know, anywhere between, let's say, $200 to $800, you're paying for the screen. You're not paying for a preamp section. You know, if it was $2,500, then you'd be paying for a screen and a preamp section. So at some point, we'll hopefully get that, but I'm not holding my breath. It's been a long time. Have you done Tesla yet? So yeah, actually we have a video that we did on the Alpine makes a Tesla system for a Y and a 3. We did the whole video series on that. You can check that out, of course. Pretty cool. Yeah, we've seen the new Blam ribbon tweeter. Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
You know it.
Ready? All right, so we're gonna drop a couple bass notes here, and so let's, yeah. Yep, it's doing all the rattly rattle. Ooh, even more bass. Jeez, let's listen to it. You can see the light.
All right, that's
Yeah, that's enough. All right, so there you go.
Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. And this.
Hold on. Wait. Let me do this.
And this demo is brought to you by MorelHiFi.com. That's exactly right. You want nice bass? You can get Morel's speakers, subwoofers, because they have them all. So go to MorelHiFi.com so you can find about the slim subwoofers or the big subwoofers. You can go and Instagram and find pictures and a lot of installation parts and Morel_America here on Instagram. Thank you for being sponsor of the 5 Minutes with 5-Star. Back to the demo, guys.
There's no more demo. I kind of figured that's what you were running, was something like a streamer. I mean, the only thing I can think is, have you read through the owner's manual to make sure that that's not a thing that's somewhere in the radio? It gives you the ability to turn on and off. But yeah, I figured that's what was happening. I mean, that makes sense, Christian.
What makes sense?
That the power companies are expanding the fleet, getting ready for power lines to fall down.
Yeah, remember he came here because they were doing some work.
Yeah. Oh, that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I wire 2 dual 4-ohm subs to 4-ohm final? No. So if we do some quick math, if we go series on both woofers, that's going to go 4 and 4 is 8, 4 and 4 is 8, and then 8 and 8 is 4. And if we go the other way, where we go 4 and 4 is 2, 4 and 4 is 2, then we get a 1 or we get a 4. So at no combination can you get a 2-ohm final. I'm in the market for a new battery, and it's also handles a dash cam, front and rear cam. What do you recommend? I would check to see some of the dash cam manufacturers. Most of them make some form of battery for their cameras.
Yeah.
I know that the Thinkware that you can find at thinkwarestore.com, they make a dash cam battery for their cameras.
Yes, they do.
So maybe check that out. Oh, hey Paul, stay safe. You and I, we're on our own. Have a 2000 Cadillac CT6. Can I use the Audison AF or Forza 8.9 to run the signal through? Or will I need something like a JL Audio fix. So the 8.9 is very old. The newer Forza series amplifiers have a better way to deal with that. The new Forza amps can take care of all of that you have. The older Forza amplifier, not so much, no. And even the fix really isn't made to deal with something like that. So yeah, if it's a Bose, I would check to see if it's a Cadillac. No one's gonna make anything for it. I was gonna say you can check pack-audio.com to see if the GM interface will work with that, or one of the Metra makes interfaces too. One of those may work with the Cadillac. I don't know, probably not, because it's a Cadillac, and
yeah, nobody makes that.
Nobody likes Cadillacs. Yeah, basically is where it's at.
I like that.
But I would go for one of the new Forza amplifiers, because it has the ability to do all of that nonsense by itself. So it can do auto de-equalization. So play some copyright free stuff. There is no such thing. Everybody wants their money. Do you use a capacitor for the L7 amp, or the battery is enough? Well, capacitors sure as hell won't help, because capacitors these days are trash. Most of the capacitors that are out right now are like 14 volt, 15, just crappy ass capacitors, and most of them aren't even like full capacitors anymore. There's usually like fake. They have like micro capacitors inside of them. They're trash. They're great voltmeters, but you know, really there's no replacement for battery power. Yeah, he's got a lot of juice going on. Sounds like a lot of bass on my AirPods. It is. I see the quarter panel going nuts. Dude, it's killing my work car. Prius factory speakers. Dude, I want a Prius. I see that new Prius, man. I'm really digging it. I wish it was a two-door, but I could live with a four. I was giving you a hard time, Christian. Tony Soprano loves the Cadillac Escalades. What are your thoughts about it? I hate the Cadillac Escalade. Listen, somebody asked last night, what's like the worst car to work on? Cadillacs.
Really?
Yeah, Cadillacs suck.
Well, right.
Nobody
cares
about the Cadillac in the aftermarket world. They're just, put black tint on them, black wheels.
Well, I feel
black stuff.
Not everybody's upgrading the Cadillacs.
No, not like they used to. I mean, because now the Cadillacs are like out of most people's realistic price zone.
Yeah.
Are the current model Pioneer radios still able to use the micro bypass for video while in motion? That's a negative, Ghost Rider. Each Pioneer, every time they do a major update, all of that nonsensical stuff changes. However, at microbypass.com, you can reach out and ask them if they have a newer version all set, ready to go.
Something available, yeah.
I have not talked to him in a while, and I don't know.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Matt, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't talked to Paul about it either, so they might have something new. I'd reach out to Matt at Micro Bypass and find out. So I'm sure there's a little tab on his website. Beg to differ, Mercedes. Oh, no. But see, the thing is the Mercedes, there's interfaces for, and there's pre-made speakers for them. So like the interface, you can literally go on to Gladen, Moscone, Helix, and Ground Zero, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
They all make factory plug-and-play speakers that are awesome for those things.
Yeah.
And Nav TV and Mobridge have interfaces for most of them. And if they don't, then, Helix and Audison make a lot of the interfaces for them. So, I mean, there's parts for these cars, because in Europe, that's all they have. So their market has developed a lot of those headaches for us. They fixed it. Here, just our guys, they don't care about Cadillacs. Old Mercedes suck because they're just old and fall apart like all German cars. But how do you... Okay, the light flicker as used rock... Okay. Back in the day... back in the day, we had real stiffening capacitors. So, the way a stiffening capacitor works is it holds a small amount of current, depending on the size of the capacitor, and it's designed to release it and recharge, release and recharge, release and recharge, with the goal there is to reduce the intensity of the flicker. So instead of the lights doing this, the lights are actually doing this, which you don't notice because it's happening so slow. They're still flickering. The Rockford stiffening capacitor is still the same one.
Still current?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean,
they still sell it.
You can pick up one of those.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still not a replacement for battery. You need battery. Battery is king. New Prius, I'm loving the wider, sportier sedan feel. I think it's cool as hell. I love the back. Cadillacs were dope boy cars back in the day. Now they are soccer moms running to Starbucks.
Oh man, I want to be a soccer mom running to Starbucks. I want a Cadillac.
I want to be a dope man. Screw that.
A dope man.
The new Prius looks amazing. It's a shame it's such a girl car. It's like a Toyota Miata. Call me a girl then. Whatever.
You're a girl.
I would trade it in on the Mustang.
No way.
Oh, totally.
No way.
If I could get the color I wanted, Mustang would be gone. I'd get a Prius in a minute. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Okay. Fine.
I'm just saying, I would get rid of the Mustang for the Prius.
Why not keep the Mustang?
I could, but yes, I mean, I could, yes, that would make sense too. You and Fernando should do your best. Jim Katuri tomorrow on live stream, live from 5-Star Hurricane Central. That would probably mean Haley, because Fernando will be at home with his kiddo, so.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be in the same area. Not for my son's 11 E350. Couldn't find crap for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, and there again, it's an 11. So, and 11 is not fun. It's guaranteed. You know, but still, did you try, what am I thinking of? The dash kit company. The one that does
Spiral.
Try spiralaudio.com.
No.
Yeah, spiralaudio.com. Have you used the custom door pods for the Jeep Wrangler? No, definitely not. Is car audio bigger in Jakarta?
Yes.
2-channel audio is for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, listen, the Asian market, all of the Asian market is about 2-channel audio. They have a different take on all of this than we do. They spend lots and lots of money on recreating 2-channel audio very precisely. So that's where a lot of these really expensive products are made for. So like when Ground Zero came out with the Ultra, it's for the Asian market. When Tony D'Amore came out with the big things that Steve has, they're for the Asian markets. A lot of that stuff just goes over there. You know, it never gets sold, you know, because Americans don't really care about that kind of stuff, and also we're way too frugal. The Europeans and the Asians have a different take on all of this. It's a different mindset.
I would love to go see a show over there. You know,
in Asia?
Yeah. Just see how it is and the whole. That would be cool.
What if they have Asian food? It's so bad. I know. We probably have better Asian foods. Still have my PG SX 12 capacitor to help clean up my AC ripple. Well, there you go. I'm enjoying this more than my A4. It's blowing my mind.
Everybody gets a Prius.
Everybody should get a Prius. Like I said, if it was a 2-door, that would be crazy. Going to travel from Texas to you guys need a car done right. We do know a lot of guys in Texas. You got Arturo in San Antonio. You got Oscar at Jay's Tent in Dallas. There's a
lot of places. But if you want to come,
yeah, by all means, come.
Man. Yeah, for sure.
What are the brothers? The cool car brothers, the Indian guys. Sound Evolution. Yeah, Sound Evolution. Yeah. Really good. Those guys are cool. Love those guys.
Jazz.
What do you think about the new Wagoneer S all electric? Have you gotten any of them in yet? No, definitely Wagoneers. It's not, dude. I'm telling you, man. It's we get a really like doing this Corolla was fun because like we don't typically see a Corolla. I mean, it's not on our list of cars to do. Most people buying this car are not doing this, so. It's cool. I enjoyed working on this. It was a little different. You know, it's basically the same as like a Tundra. It's just smaller, but still, it was a fun car to work on because we don't see a lot of them, and we got to put cool stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mike brought his F-150 here and spent a bunch of money, so. But
a couple times.
He's done it a couple times. But I've known him for like a long time because he came here. He knew me back at AVE because he used to live here. So now he lives in Iowa. So now he just makes the trip, and you know they go to the beach and do beach things.
Yeah.
Anyone come in with a Cybertruck yet? Teslas are not like we don't. No, we've none.
No.
There's not much you can do to a Tesla truck the truck right now. You know, you get the guys doing radar detectors. Most people are wrapping them because they found they found out stainless steel is a really bad idea to make a car out of because it stains. You put your hand on it, so that's pretty cool. But it is bomb-proof. You know, they blew up the F-150, but they did not blow up the Cybertruck.
Dude, I saw
but they did rip the axe off of the rear end off of the Cybertruck.
I saw a video that this guy plugs the Cybertruck and plugs the multimeter and just grab the chassis, and it's like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got a current.
It has a current.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's, you know, bonjour. In your opinion on best car audiophile brand?
Ooh, there's a lot, man.
There's a lot of really good... This is like the best time to be...
When you talk about audiophile thing, it's like... what is the company, the British company, Wave? Something like that. That is like...
Oh, the one that Pape bought? Those expensive
like
amplifiers?
Super expensive amplifier.
Well, I mean, that's just the thing, though. Right now, it's great to be... like in car audio because you have so many really cool brands. You know, it's just, but there's a lot, and there again, there's really cool affordable stuff. There's really cool medium affordable stuff. There's really cool unaffordable stuff. And there's you know, depending on your idea of what you consider amazing, there's probably something amazing at every price point.
But you don't think when you talk about like sound quality is one thing. But when you talk about like audiophile, that's like
but see, here's the thing. When somebody asks me about audiophile, I need like 3 or 4 more questions answered before we continue the conversation.
Yes.
So until we have those questions, I'm
like
your audiophile and my audiophile
different.
2 totally different things.
No, it's like in everybody else, but it's like when you talk about audiophile, that means like this person has some form of a home.
Well, there again, like I said, I need a few more questions answered before we figure out what audiophile is. Because a lot of people would consider themselves an audiophile.
Really?
And and they've never actually heard something that was audio. Or they've heard it, but they remember it. You know, it's not like
same.
Right, you know, they're nerds, which I would say, you know, there's the audiophile nerds that talk about getting the power wire up off of the carpet or off of the floor, and they, you know, and they have $10,000 pieces of magical copper, and you know, and they can sit there and listen to. Oh, did you hear the mosquito? Yeah. You know, that's an audiophile to me.
$10,000.
The rest of us just like the rest of us just like really good sounding stuff. You know, you'll have a guy that'll tell me his Apple earbuds. You know, the cool ones with the surround sound built on them are the most amazing things he's ever heard, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong, and that to him, he was like, man, this is the best thing ever, and it's like, okay, that's cool. You know, you're not an audiophile. You're just a guy that can appreciate mediocrity.
You're an Applephile.
Well, you're a guy that loves mediocrity. You know, it's just what it is.
I mean, they're not bad.
No, they're not.
That's
but they're not.
saying.
They're not amazing. They're not.
Applephile.
You know, you say that to a true audiophile. I don't use Apple products for listening to music.
No,
I have a pair of AirPods. I have the first gen AirPods that I use at the gym.
Shame on you, bro.
Yeah, what are you talking? I bought you the same
pair. That's what I'm saying. We should have the pros.
Screw that, man. They suck. Oh my gosh. I love Oscar. He's cool. I wish my name was Oscar. Dude, Weber fan. It's like I get it, but we can call you Oscar from now on. We can call you Oscar.
I'm gonna call you Oscar.
We'll just call you Viper Oscar.
Yes.
Vopper. I don't know. Figure it out. I thought dude drove up from Miami whose wife makes you food,
Yes.
drives a Corolla.
It was no.
That was a Camry.
It was a Camry. It was a Toyota, but yes, it's still.
It was a Camry, and he traded that in for a truck. So,
cool.
I mean, he did that a long time ago. Tesla truck is your Tint Orlando buddy. Yes. My wife says I need a stiffening capacitor.
You need more.
Is that code for a blue pill? I mean, there's a video of a vinyl fence, took out by a cyber truck because it pierced the radiator. I did see that.
It's a lot of videos, man.
Yeah, Cybertrucks run 48 volt systems, I believe. They do. North American brand. I mean, the reality is, you know, when you're looking at American brands, there aren't that many American brands. You have the classics. You have Rockford Fosgate that is headquartered in Tempe, Arizona. You have Kicker, which is headquarters in Stillwater, Oklahoma. MTX is in Arizona. JL Audio
is in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
DD Audio, well, it's not in Stillwater. It's in Oklahoma. It's in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Matt's is here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
JL, technically JL Audio's headquarters is here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
However, now that they're owned by Garmin, technically it's not, but I'm gonna give them that because why not?
DS18 is in here in Florida.
Yeah, but they're an importer. DS18 is an importer, so I mean, there's really no
brand.
I mean, we could just say, hey, look, they're out of Miami. Okay, I get it, but I mean,
5-star car stereo. It's on Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah. ARC is out of Modesto, California. That's where everything comes from there. What else is in California? So Illusion, which is now Raven, is out of California. And then Audio Control, which was out of Washington, is now out of California/Florida, depending on which team you're talking about.
I think it's in Florida.
No, because the project designer is in California. But either way, I mean, there's but you know, the reality is nobody is making all of their products here in the United States, or even some of their products here in the United States, because there's just no facilities in order to do that they're willing to get involved with. So yeah, I mean, and then I'm sorry, you know what? You have the new guys that are the old guys. The one amplifier company, not Orion, but the other classic brand that's everyone was so excited about. American base has to be American. American base out of Ohio. Is run by Bob, which is Paul's brother.
Hello, Bob.
Bob too. Bob is amazing. What about all the what about all the high-res ready, like Kenwood, Alpine, Sony? What do you think of Sony ES compared to Alpine flagship F1 status excluded? So if you caught today's video, we started we started our series on the 9500 ES. Next week you'll get so we unboxed it, we showed you all the parts and pieces and how it all goes together. Next week you'll see the operating system. I'm gonna wait till I don't want to give away the ending, so I'm gonna wait. You guys can see that next week before I answer that question. As far as high res goes,
you pay for it?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to invest in it, you could. It's a thing. I mean, if you want to invest into it, go for it. Yeah. Have you guys done any pro audio installs with mid bass and firewall instead of doors? No. Pro audio? No, we don't do any pro audio stuff.
No pro audio.
So yeah, it's we call that speaker by the pound. We sell a ton of it through Paul, but we don't actually do the installation for it because it's really not our thing. Are they really American anymore, or? No, I mean, I don't think so, because, I mean, it's owned by a French company, right? So, why would they, I mean, sure. I mean, they're made here in America. I mean, if you look at it like Honda and Toyota, make more American cars than some of the American cars do, right? Isn't that what so, I mean, the car industry, I think we've got that pretty much figured out as far as, you build the cars here in the U.S. They've kind of nailed that down. What you're going to see, those Chinese companies just coming here and building their cars here or somewhere in North America to get around all the BS, but we'll see. I like MTX back in the day. It was stamped made in USA, not getting political. No, I totally understand. And the laws have changed a lot since those days as far as what is considered made in America. So to protect consumers, they've changed the laws a lot since the 80s and 90s on how much of the product has to be bought parts-wise and assembled here in the U.S. in order to be considered made in the USA. That's just not a thing because you could buy everything and hand assemble it here in the U.S. and it still would not be made in the USA. Okay, that was Audio Control's biggest complaint was we hand assemble these things here in Spokane. And it's not made in the USA. It's partially made in the USA. So the flip side of that is most people don't realize that our laws for made in the country of our origin are not the same universally. So when you buy something that's made in Italy, made in Germany, made in whatever, those laws are different than ours. So you could buy something that they say is handmade in another country. I'm getting this from Timbuktu country, and it's made there. No, it's not. It's actually like the final assembly. Like they put a sticker on the box, but it's coming from somewhere else. So it's kind of funny how their percentages are different, and that's nothing that anyone ever talks about ever. Shh. Listen, the Chrysler minivan is badass. So speaker by the pound. Any loudspeaker, so like your DS18s, your PRVs, all the speakers that weigh a shit ton, your horn tweeters, your closed backs, your open backs, your accordion surround, your 2 ohms, your 8 ohms, your 1 ohms, your squares, your rounds, your deeps, your 12-inch mid-range, all of those things that you're paying for a big-ass magnet, we call that speaker by the pound because that's what you're paying for. And it's usually between $35 and $40 a pound. So, unless you're looking at SPL show from Hertz.
Jesus.
That ain't speaker by the pound. That's by the ounce. I was gonna say, is that you? What's up, boys? From east side of Florida, how's the weather over there? Getting ready for the storm. Actually, yes, we are getting ready for the storm in the sense that we're gonna be off tomorrow because tomorrow is when the proverbial poop hits the fan. As far as right now, the weather is actually gray skies. So, we got not really much to report yet. It should be blue and not cloudy, but so this is definitely the front of the storm coming. So yeah, we'll probably get some rain here in a little bit from the looks of it. And then it'll probably rain all day tomorrow with gusty winds and terribleness and stuff like that. So if you want to know what's going to happen tomorrow, definitely stay tuned. Haley and I, I'm sure we'll make a hurricane talk at some point because we'll be trapped at home. She'll be at home. I'll be at home. You put the two of us in the same spot, we're going to kill each other. So... MDX, fix the Bluetooth. Got nothing.
Fixing the Bluetooth?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Good luck, Mark.
You should try.
I rode Pacifica twice. Went to Disney. It's awesome. Definitely Pacifica's. That's what I was gonna rent to go to the finals, but then no one wanted to go with us. By that I mean the girls or anybody else. So we're like, oh, we're just gonna take Fernando's car. Hertz is for SQ or SPL. So Hertz has both. So you have Hertz Milli, Cento, Uno, Dice, and then you also have a whole line called SPL Show, which is their loudspeaker line, because in Europe, where they're from, EMA has two sides of the organization, kind of like what we have here, but it's, so they make speakers for that. So they make big amps, they make big speakers. It's kind of cool. D&U, are you a big jet ski guy? No. I don't like the sun. I don't like the sand.
I don't like the beach.
I don't like the beach. I don't like fish. I love to eat fish, but I don't want to hang out in their backyard. It's kind of like dumb.
Do you go into the pool?
I have a pool because there's no fish in my pool.
But do you go in there?
No. I mean, maybe tomorrow I'll go play in the pool in the rain.
Yeah.
No, I never think about it anymore. No one ever wants to go in the pool. So, and it's so hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not even fun. But no, not a jet ski guy. How's the new storefront coming? Nothing has changed in the last few weeks since we've showed it to you. We're working on some changes right now, so if those happen, we'll go over and take a new look when those do their thing. There you go. Somebody's having a bad day.
No, everybody start already panicking.
Ooh, that sucks about the tornado. Dang. I like the Hertz. They have high dB, very easy to drive, and very cool compared to Alpine. It's harsh on the high end. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would compare them to Alpine, but Fernando, your beard looks so good. Did you get your haircut recently? Or did you shave?
I just shaved, bro.
There you go, he shaved. He cleaned up his face.
That's it, because it was hurting.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
So
yeah,
I just did this, yeah, that's it.
Nando could score some sweeties out on his jet ski. He doesn't have a jet ski, but
I don't have a jet ski.
he has.
I go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've
with
jet skis
friends
before.
and everything, yeah.
Yes, Deadpool did not like the Honda Odyssey.
Dude, who said I want to see that scene in 3D?
Yeah,
I don't remember who.
yeah.
But it's
I don't. That sounds
that was
bad.
a great movie.
Yeah.
Love it. Cool.
You know, I want to see Twister. I want to see the new Twister. That'd be a great movie to watch tomorrow.
You gotta twist my hand to watch it.
No, I'm not touching your hand. I'll buy you one. Okay, well, there you go. Buy him one. Hey, listen, guys, we're going to call it there. We got to get back to doing some stuff before we call it a day here. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow night is Thursday, so yes, we'll be over on Hi-Fi unless the power and all that fun stuff goes out, which, you know, we'll let you know. Other than that,
Thank you so much, guys.
You guys have fun.
Stay safe.
Yeah, and don't forget, this is brought to you by the fine folks at Morel. You can find them at morelhifi.com. Check them out. Bunch of new stuff to look at and pictures to see. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Talk loud. It's very windy.
It's so flippy. We're in a hurricane.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to shield the mic. It's super windy right now. It's very windy. And we're on a floating dock. Into it.
I am looking into it.
It's curling into a ball behind your head.
Yeah,
was almost a lull there. So, just to give you a point of reference, this is Pinellas County in Florida. It's a city called Dunedin. Anyways, the hurricane is located that way. So that little island right there, if you drew a line, might actually more that way. So it's right about there is where if you just go way the hell that way, that's where the hurricane is at. We're not expecting to actually feel the total effects of the hurricane until about 4 o'clock our time.
Not a lull.
It's a small lull. This is just the front of it. Yeah, a pile of poop here. If you have dogs, pick up your poop. It does look like human poop. Yeah, right. Hold on, you guys gotta see the poop. Watch the poop. Watch the poop. Watch the poop. Watch the poop.
Like, what is this?
Dude, he almost stepped in the poo. That guy had no clue. That would have been bad. Yeah. He almost got poo on his shoe.
Oh my God.
I know, I love this hat.
Do?
Yeah, what would he do with poo on his shoe? Oh my gosh. I have no clue.
What he would do?
With poo on his
He
shoe.
had poop on his shoe.
Poo patrol. Gotta pick up after your pets, man.
What? It was
Dude, no, it was a dolphin jumped over this and managed to do it right on the. Okay. So we've been to this park before. I feel this is the park we always come to when there's a hurricane. The tide is high right now. If you've ever watched one of these before, this is the place we've always come.
right
And most of the time it's pretty shallow. Now we actually have water here. We've been here before, and there's been hermit crabs and horseshoe crabs, mainly, yeah, horseshoe crabs that just kind of hang out through here. And usually you can like see this grass and stuff like that. But today the tide is obviously much higher. More than likely by tonight the tide will be up into here, which will be unfortunate. But hey, it's just the joys of living in Florida. It's a beautiful little park. It's really nice because they do like concerts out there. They put up a screen in the movies in the park, which sounds fantastic if you're doing it like, you know, January or February. It's like right now it's like watching a movie in a sauna.
They're trying to be trendy, but it's like
Stupid idea. Okay, so we're in kind of a canopy here. So you can see the palm trees. They're doing what I like to call this.
that word.
Yeah. There's also a really beautiful kids park over here. So you know you can like run your kids, kids in water. It's just a natural thing. So you can go run to the end of the pier and stare out at the water for 5 minutes, and then they'll run back and run across the street.
There's a road
No, then they'll run across the street
to the park.
to the park.
It's a road.
Yeah, you hold your hand and you're going with the parents, so hopefully you're being responsible. Not job. How did we not hit this last time? I'm taking the sidewalk. To the degree of humanity is going to shit pick up your pet's poo, people. Yeah, for sure. Okay. The other thing too is if you're an adult and you wear Crocs in public, you better be on point, man. And what I mean by that is I was walking in here and this dude like human chicken. And one of them that isn't paying attention always does the when you have a pair of Crocs on and you do that, it just kind of reinforces the fact that you're an idiot. And I know a lot of people love Crocs, but nah, not happening. Listen, you can wear Crocs, just don't be an idiot when you're wearing them. You know? They put them in Idiocracy for a reason. Just saying. And I can pick on shoes. I wear the worst shoes on the planet. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm waiting for you.
I mean, you could have got in the car. So one of the things that they just did in this park that I think is really nice is this right here. They painted, this is Dunedin through the years, and this is the Dunedin Causeway. Here, they painted it on this top of this wall, which looks really nice. And then painted all these murals. Dunedin is a fun little city. It's very small, but it has a really nice downtown. Lots of beer places now.
This is the car that I said had the dog bones.
Dog bones?
Yeah, they look like dog bones.
Oh, yeah, Santa Fe.
Yes.
You were talking about the brake lights.
Yeah, remember that one time?
Yeah, they do look like dog bones.
I know.
It sounds Irish. Actually, it's Scottish.
What sounds up?
Dunedin. No, Dunedin. Dunedin is Scottish. So there's a that's our
Sister city.
yeah, it's in Scotland. So in high school, the band people all had to wear
Josiah
kilts.
Cephas Weaver. That is one heck of a name.
I think we should go down to Dunedin Causeway and see what that looks like.
It's probably closed.
It might be closed. Let's give it a shot. Dean Settlebet, is Hooters family friendly? 100%.
No.
You say no? Why is Hooters not family friendly?
I mean, yeah, you can bring your family there, but I wouldn't say it's like family friendly depending on what you're into.
What do you mean? I mean, the waitresses aren't like they used to be back in the 80s where they were all like
Yeah, I know,
half
but
naked.
I'm just saying.
You know, I think it's like
I mean,
any
it's
other.
better than Wing House. Wing House is worse.
But I mean, what's the difference between like Eddie's and Hooters? Eddie's is this
They're
bar
not
right here. Hold
closed.
on. This is Eddie's Sports Bar. Best chicken fingers in town.
And they got good ranch.
And they have fantastic homemade ranch. I think it's so good. Anyways, no, I think Hooters is family
It's
friendly.
fine.
Oh my
They
god.
just don't wear shorts or shirts.
I don't think it's not like it
it's
used
not
to be.
as bad, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I think they're extremely sexist.
Well, it's cold at the house.
It's cold in the house because we have air conditioning. I hope you're not speeding. Oh, he's coming after you, bro.
Stop, shut up.
Yeah, he's totally coming after you.
No, he's not.
Yeah, because only like 25 through
No,
here.
it's not. It's 35.
Yeah, and you were doing 50.
No, I wasn't. I was doing 42.
Give it a demo of the bump.
Oh, there's no bump.
Yeah, there's no bump.
Ow, this
You don't
is-
like the bump in this?
Yeah, it's fine. I think you need to retune it. I don't know.
Oh no, it totally needs to be retuned. Because it
Okay.
hasn't, yeah, there's no tune on it. Because,
Okay, then.
so she has the Audison 4.10 in here right now. The sub in the back is still the same. It's the Diamond powered off of a Key 500.1. But I've never tuned it with this. What?
You painted it on the airport.
Oh yeah, the mural looked cool. That's one of our favorite. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of our
that's
favorite
actually
pizza
a little
places. I saw that when we were coming over here. So she has that, and we're just waiting to do the follow-up show with Ken, so that we can actually tune the vehicle and whatnot. I've run a Cordia a bunch of times in it, just making sure validating and make sure it all works and whatnot. So when we do the video, everything's cool, but I've never left the tune on it. And so right now, everything in the car is basically, other than time alignment and crossover, because it's all flat. So, and it has the Audison Prima speakers in it, because we changed all the speakers out, so it'll all be Audison, with the exception of the sub. Inside Out 2 released on Disney Plus.
Today.
Really? Well, I'm not watching it today, though.
Me neither.
I want to watch, what is it? The Tornado.
Twilight?
No, the Tornado movie.
Twister.
Twister. I think that'd be perfect to watch tonight.
It's not a tornado.
No, but still, it's just wind and rain and shit. Sounds good.
You think he's gonna burn in front of that car?
Who?
That car?
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Because it says strictly, literally, it says no turn.
I didn't watch.
He didn't turn.
He turn?
No.
Oh, he didn't? Oh. So we're at the Causeway now. This little plaza here that we're passing where the Dollar General is, there again, also place, the place that has the pizza that I always talk, we should drive by it on the way. On the show, we always talk about the awesome pizza that does like Chick-fil-A pizza and all these themed pizzas.
Today, this week was chicken.
It's back there. Ooh, chicken parmesan pizza. Anyway, so we're on the Dean Causeway now. If you guys ever come to Florida and you're in the Pinellas County, Clearwater Beach, St. Pete Beach, and you want to go to an actual beach that is not a commercialized nightmare, this is where you come. So this is the Dean Causeway. We just passed Frenchie's, which we'll see on the way back, which is like the staple of seafood. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Frenchie's.
Frenchie's Outpost.
Frenchie's Outpost? Okay.
It's different.
It is different. There's a bunch of different ones.
The Frenchie's is on Clearwater.
No. Okay, so the other thing you should know about this road right here, the Dunedin Causeway. So this is going to lead to the best beach in town. It's a state park. That's why it's the best beach. It's also the beach where John Travolta filmed The Punisher, which is really cool. They weren't in actual Puerto Rico. They were here in Dunedin doing it. This is also where we film Thanksgiving Day. So when we do our live Thanksgiving Day morning show is right along this road here. So you guys have an idea of what this typically looks like. Yeah, it's super, super wavy. Everyone's out fishing and just watching. Ooh, look at the white caps. This is not the surfing capital. So this is exciting for us. We typically don't get white caps. And of course, you look over here, it's calm as can be because of the Causeway here. And there was a power truck getting ready. This is also a beautiful walkway that you can walk along. Everyone does it. What's that?
I said everyone comes now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't want to ride your bike on it because you'll piss everybody off. Mainly yourself, just for making a poor life choice of riding a bike on it. I think we should just pull off and just like park really close to one of these.
Really close to what?
Well, so we don't get too deep, like how that white car is parked. Yeah. Or can we do that? Nah, go to the next one. Go to the next one. It's bigger. Sorry, my bad. They'll close this at some point today to residents only. There's one, you can see those apartment complexes out there.
Which hopefully they're not there.
Yeah, because they'll be screwed. Alright, so this is where you can rent. Just go that way. Go right. So this is really cool because you can rent kayaks, kayaks and paddle boards. They got this cool little restaurant right here where you can come and grab like a quick snack in the middle of the day, get a drink.
That guy's having so much fun.
Yeah, he's living his best life.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah. Idiot.
He's fine.
Oh yeah, of course he's a kid. He's made out of rubber.
A little hurt.
Yeah, just pull in like right here next to the seagulls. Oh yeah, water's up nice and high today. So normally you can park out way further, like where those seagulls out there are floating. So this is it. I'm gonna hop out. You can stay in. Years ago, family and I stayed at Cape Coral. Beautiful there. Yeah. So this is cool too because you can park on the Causeway, and normally this is what you guys see on Thanksgiving Day. It's just we're a little bit further down that way. Usually we have the same spot. All right. So here we go. Scare the birds. Oh yeah, the dog's having a blast. Dog is having so much fun. Anyways, if you follow this road, which we'll do, it goes over to here. And then there's an island out here that you can go to called Honeymoon Island. But let's go ahead and follow it all the way down. Oh, there's a
pelican?
Yes, thank you.
Look at that dog. He wanted that pelican.
Oh yeah, let's see if he dives. This is a great place to come take pictures of birds and sea life and stuff like that. When I was doing a ton of photography, this is where I would always come.
What's she doing here?
Because your feet are cold. She just got crocked. See, she's wearing her Crocs.
She's from here.
Yeah, she probably went to school with her and you don't realize it. Shoot it! Kidding. I don't think pelican would taste good. I don't know. You know, there's certain birds that, like when you go and look at the old paintings of, in a couple of the museums we have here, you know, they always show like the dead birds and feasts and food and crap. And there's like flamingos and what's the other stupid bird with the cool tail that I'm totally brain farting out? Huh? No, with the pretty blue peacock. Thank you. Brain dead. You know. And they'll do like cranes and stuff like that, but now you can't kill those things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't. You know, ducks, you kill all the ducks you want though. Because we have the worst ducks here ever. They're called Muscovy ducks, I think. They're like half turkey, half duck. They're black, they're disgusting. They're got these weird red things on their face. Ugh, they're just gross. All right, so let's go back to the front. Dollywood is closed because of flooding we are having in East Tennessee from previous system added by Helena. Oh, Dollywood is fun. Remember Dollywood?
Yeah.
We had a good time at Dollywood. I don't know if we ever put that video out. Probably not. Yeah. I gotta hire a better editor for that. Give the seagulls Alka-Seltzer. Oh, dude, y'all mean.
Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah.
To make them explode.
So you can come fishing out here. A lot of people like to fish underneath this bridge right here. So, you know, you can stand over here, which the guardrail is totally blocking the view of, but...
Oh my god.
What?
Those waves against the sea.
Yeah. That house is going to get flooded today. I think that's their little complex for the few apartments that are out here. This is it. This is the only apartments that are on this causeway. These have been here forever. It started out as a vacation resort and eventually just turned into, like, in the late 1800s or some crap like that, or early 1900s. I don't know. I'm not up on the years, but and then they turned into this. The glass bridge. Oh yeah, you were terrified on the glass bridge in Tennessee. That was fantastic. So anyways, this is the end of the public access. This starts the state park, which you can see is closed now, but this is where you want to come if you ever want to go to a beach in Florida. It's one of the best beaches. You have to pay to get on it, which I think is like $10. They have concession stands and stuff like that, but it's beautiful beach, white sand, no buildings other than their little concession stands that they have. It's all run by the state, which this is something they actually did a good job on. But yeah, it's one of the best beaches, period. Escape from Witch Mountain Day. So yeah, so here, so there, that direction there's the hurricane is down there. It's coming from that direction, but there you go. Like, wow, we don't see stuff like this all that often. Like, we don't get waves and splashy splashes. And keep in mind, this is early on, so the actual storm hasn't even started yet. That won't be until 4 or 5 today. Probably closer to 5. We'll start to really.
It was down to a Cat 3 instead of 4.
Yeah. So the plan for us is just gonna come up the side of the state where we're at and just dump a bunch of rain, which kind of sucks because the ground is still kind of soft from the last giant rain we got, which was just like, we got like a month of the worst rain ever. But here's where we shoot the Thanksgiving. Actually, no, this isn't. It's down further. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah. We're getting some of your rain in Greenville, South Carolina. Thanks. We need it. Stay safe.
Look at this man.
Yeah, he's just riding with his doors open, living his best life. Lots of walkers. There's the public restroom. That saved my life a couple times. So this is where we shoot the Thanksgiving show.
I wonder if the cop is signing him that it's gonna close.
No, I think he's just pimping it out, bro.
No, they sent the cops down here to kick the people out.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So it might be closing soon.
sure.
Because it's 2 o'clock.
It is 2 o'clock. It is going to turn sideways here soon. So, yeah. That's where it's at.
What's the speed limit?
25.
I don't think it is.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, because that's not telling me I'm over.
Oh?
Maybe it's 35. No wonder these people are trailing me.
All right, do 35. I mean, the cop's back there. We ain't got nothing to worry about.
It's 35. Sorry, people. I thought it was 25 this whole time.
Floating that waves, bro. Yeah, look at all that water. Oh, wow. That's crazy. What about rights? The rights to get washed away by hurricanes. Oh, no, trust me, in Florida, we firmly believe in the right to be stupid. You guys know that. I mean, where do you think the phrase Florida man came from? Oh, that dude's in the water. What a dumbass. There you go. Sorry, I turned the camera at the wrong time. I mean, this is if you want to see the storm, this is the time you come out, long before the storm is actually going to happen. You know, we're not the Weather Channel here. We don't need to be out in this stupidity. But the line of cars that is coming, so we just passed like 20 cars that are coming out to do this. For one, most people have the day off today because the one, like, it's funny.
And tomorrow.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I was talking about Fernando with this. When I was a kid, hurricane days weren't a thing. Like, we would still have to ride our bikes to school in this crap. You know, like, we never got out. Now people are smart because, I mean, we would get just destroyed. You know, the roofs would get blown off schools while the kids are in school. You know, that was fun. Now they're almost too cautious, which I don't mind because I get a day off. There are a lot of people down in Clearwater Beach area in the water. 100%. So schools are closed. So schools closed yesterday, and some
Tuesday.
Did they close Tuesday or no? I thought they closed Wednesday. What is today? Today's Thursday.
They closed Wednesday and Thursday, and now schools are closed Friday.
Are they closed Friday?
Yeah, they just announced it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, schools are closed until Monday afternoon. All right, so here's Frenchie's Outpost. This is the best place to come if you got to have that quintessential, like, Florida seafood grouper sandwich. Turn into here. So the other Frenchies are down in Clearwater Beach, and the wait to get into them is obscene. Same food.
Not really. They have more stuff like that.
Well, yeah, better food, and it's closer. So this little plaza here. This is the best plaza for, like, okay, so we're going to go through it. This little place here, smoothies and ice cream. Best ice cream. Well, not the best. One of my favorite ice creams. So we'll come down here, and they have this thing called Bohemian Raspberry. Oh, it's, like, fantastic. They have a Chinese restaurant in here. We haven't tried that yet.
Look at this.
Look at the what?
The do not enter sign by the road by the McDonald's sign.
I can't see it. I have the wrong glasses on. Benedict's is a breakfast restaurant that we've never tried, but it's on my list. Cricketer's Pub, best fried fish in town.
They got berries too.
They got, good, best fried fish. Fish and chips, it's British.
Their chicken tenders are good there too.
Yeah, really good food for a bar. Oh man, it's nice. And we go there for the food because we don't drink. But and then right on the other side of this dumpster here, because they're redoing part of the plaza, this is the pizza place. This is called Madison's Pizza. Yeah, Madison Avenue Pizza. This is the place, man. They got some of the most amazing pizza in town. Love that place. And then
there's the bingo parlor.
Yep, and it's open.
No, it's not.
Signs on.
Oh, open 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Open.
Okay. Yeah. Enter. No. Okay, so this is a new Mexican restaurant here that just opened.
No, this has been here a while.
Okay, well, it's new to us. Really good. And then this Indies Cookie Company has fantastic cookies, and you can actually just buy the cookie dough, and they make like this weird cookie cake that is like not like a cookie. It's weird. It's like a biscuit. It's so cool looking, but the cookies are fantastic. So this plaza, though it's like one of the oldest plazas in town, has some of the best food by accident. And there's a McDonald's in the parking lot if you want that. And a Dunkin' Donuts. And then the one place in here that we've never been is like there's where everyone is at right now. There's this little shack where all these cars are parking. I don't know what they serve there,
McDonald's is open.
but it is
I'm kind of hungry.
that they're closed. Yeah, of course. Well, we got sandwiches at home. Anyways, oh yeah, I love McDonald's nuggets. Who doesn't love McDonald's nuggets?
I just love McDonald's.
I don't love McDonald's. But so this little plaza here is really cool. It's down by the beach. There again, if you ever come to Dunedin, those are some of the places you might want to go. It's fantastic. Or Clearwater Beach. Yeah, just go straight. It's a green light.
Okay.
Yeah, because that road sucks. There's also this new pizza place here that's opened,
That menu looks good.
and we've never tried it. It's because they keep weird hours. So there again, that's one pizza place. There's a second pizza place, and then our really one of an awesome pizza place that they have this thing called the Mitt. We're gonna pass it up here. That's coming.
Like in a while.
What?
It's not coming real soon.
It's coming. It's over this bridge. It's okay, Haley.
I need a snack.
Dean loves McRibs. I do love my annual McRib. Who doesn't want? Who doesn't want a McRib? Yeah, go down Main Street.
Yeah.
What? McRib?
Rib.
This is our golf place.
Supposedly they have foot golf there.
Yeah, you should find out.
They do.
Oh, then you should do foot golf. I'll drive the car.
Have you ever been to that place?
Munchies?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, because Bill used to live down here.
They're
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, of course they're open. Yeah. What? Do you need a snack? You could probably go get a snack. You sure? You want a candy bar or something? What do you want? All right, well, go get a snack. I mean, you can literally roll around the corner, bro. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we got snacks at home. That turkey sandwich is good.
You already had one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's our hurricane food.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's hurricane day, so I had hurricane food.
The spaghetti before our power goes out.
Power's not going out.
Just in case it does.
I heard McRib, but me 10.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go. So this is Bambino's Pizza. It's run by a mom and her daughter.
The daughter?
Fantastic.
Not that nice.
Dean also secretly loves his Crocs. I don't own any Crocs.
Oh,
Tell her to
Brazil
grab a
loves the
chocolate
Crocs.
payday. So good. You like chocolate paydays?
Absolutely not.
You don't like paydays?
I don't like paydays at all.
'Cause they have
It's
nuts.
always a freaking money.
Because they have nuts?
Literally, it's only nuts.
Yeah.
That's
It's
disgusting.
nuts with like...
Mom loves it. I hate them. It's just like such a waste.
Why?
Because like just eat a can of nuts.
Yeah, but the sugar's not there.
Well, sugar. It's just nuts wrapped in peanut butter.
Right,
Peanut
which
butter wrapped in
there's a
nuts.
core of,
Peanut butter.
well, whatever it is. Caramel.
It's like thick peanut butter.
Is it thick peanut butter? It's like a caramel peanut butter?
Yeah, probably. It's just like ew.
You don't like them?
No, it's just like a granny snack. I always make fun of Mom.
It says, whoever fan says, Sue, so amazing, I'll grab you one next time I'm in town. There you go. Isn't the chocolate payday just a Snickers? No.
I've never heard of a chocolate payday.
Oh, here we go. So here's the power guys, just parking, just chilling, getting ready. Milky Way Darks, right? That's it.
I like Milky Way Darks, and I like Twix, and I like Kit Kat Darks. You ever had a dark Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Those are so good.
Yeah, I know.
I wish they made dark Twix.
They do.
Well, I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Because that would probably be really good.
Yeah. I mean, there's the internet. Yeah, it's filled with nougat. Thank you, Bobby. That's what I was trying to think of.
I just
Yeah, the center is made out of nougat.
No, it's not.
You sure?
It's like peanut butter. Nougat is what's in a Milky Way. That like white.
Okay, sorry about that.
What just happened?
I shut all the nonsense off.
Well, here's the park we were just at.
Yeah, we're passing the park.
Their workout in at that.
Yeah, I think the water's raised since we've been by.
Whatever.
Reese's Big Cup with caramel in it. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, the show is turned to candy.
I've kind of wanted to try those.
Let us
but,
know
like,
what your favorite candy is. Go ahead.
I don't think that like caramel and peanut butter would be good together.
No?
No, I think those are like two main characters, and like they can't be together.
So, I mean, we had, Deadpool and Wolverine. That's two main characters, bro. You don't want to go all the way to downtown? I think you should go all the way to downtown. I mean, why would you bypass it? It's the...
Because there's a car. Oh, this is our new like amateur works.
Armature Works?
Yeah.
Amateur Works?
I don't know.
Is that what it is?
It's called the Dunedin Mix. It's like full of restaurants.
Really?
Apparently they have like a Hawaiian restaurant there.
Oh, we gotta try it out.
Yeah, it's like food and bars. And
All
stuff.
right, well, we gotta go. Add that to the list of things we'll forget when we're trying to remember where to go. When Dean's power is restored after going out, goes back to his childhood. Yes, I have the power. Oh yeah, Grayskull, baby. He-Man. I have the power. So this is...
So am I turning left?
Yeah, you're gonna turn left. So this is alternate 19. It's gonna way off this way, and it goes into what's called Edgewater, which is, there again, it's a road on the edge of the water. Novel name.
Wow.
But this is downtown Dunedin. This is this quaint little town. So they're down this way. There's a really old hotel that you can stay at on the water. It's really nice.
It's called the Fenway.
The Fenway. There
They
you
do
go.
movies in their parking lot.
There's two though. I was thinking of the other one right at the end of the street, not the Fenway. There's a bunch of little stores, restaurants along here. They're really quaint. The pizza place right there is actually really good. They serve greasy, big pieces of pizza. Yeah, no, nothing is open, Haley. There's a train museum right here because the bike trail.
Going to that?
Yes,
For
the bike trail used to be the train tracks that went through town, so it's cool. Everybody loves this. Is Casatina's. Everyone thinks this is like the best place in town.
It's pretty good.
It's not good.
I just like cheese.
Then there's this church in the middle of downtown, which
That's
is
where Clarissa works.
really weird because it kind of just breaks up the whole coolness of downtown. Nothing against the church, but it's like really cool shopping centers that we just passed. A church. There is a park though, and they do a lot of neat stuff in the park, which kind of makes it.
Movies there?
And the only other thing that's kind of weird is they have this one business complex right here that can't manage to stay open anymore, so that's just basically a parking lot now.
They do movies and concerts there.
Standard Snickers is my favorite. Oh.
During Christmas time,
Yeah.
they shut this whole street off, all the way down there to all the way where we just came from, and it's like a huge block party. It's called Old Fashioned Christmas, and they do like old fashioned Christmas stuff, and they have like a horse and carriage. They have like old fashioned games that you can play.
Yeah, and they do snow.
In the snow, and they have the ski. What's it called?
I have
Like
no idea.
sleds.
Oh, pop sleds.
Yeah, and they have like a huge ice mountain that you can go down. It's really fun.
So here you got some little weird stores. There are some apartments along here that you can actually, move into. Public house. This is a little barbecue place. It's really good, and they show movies on that wall. Here's another restaurant.
Games.
Pisces is like your sushi
Everyone
place.
loves that place.
That's like really
Never
upscale
gone.
sushi, and then there's this really neat apartment complex behind it, which is cool. There's this cool little dessert / hot dog place that is never open. So it has like ice cream and hot dogs, but they're never open when like real people. There's a Scottish dude, because Dunedin is gonna be Scottish. It's not Scottish, it's crap.
A Hawaiian tiki bar that right there.
Oh yeah.
That place is really cool.
There's also a couple bed and breakfasts back on that road that you can stay at. Got to have a gas station or
That's
what?
a automotive.
Yeah, a former repair center. A couple weird places like a bank and City Hall's also down here. There's a giant hospital. I'm saying it's down here.
I just remember.
This is our big hospital here that if you want to die, apparently that's where you go. I don't know.
Honestly,
Baycare has it now, so it's good.
No one goes to that.
No,
Hospital.
I mean, you only go there if you're close. They prep you to go to a bigger
And
hospital.
they're like, what hospital do you go to? Mom said, everyone but us.
Yeah, it's got a bad reputation, but a couple more restaurants.
Good.
What?
That place is good.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah.
It's a little expensive though.
We need to go to this bagel place here one morning after we drop off Grayson. I think that would be fun. Because I've always wanted to go there, and I'm never down this way. All right. So payday is considered to have a caramel nougat. The caramel is the Reese's is nasty. Okay, I'll go with that. Where are the clubs and college bars? This isn't a college town, so there are a ton.
That was a bunch of bars.
There are a ton of bars that we pass that are in the downtown. So there's tons of breweries. So the next street up we just passed, there's like 4 breweries on. So we have a ton of little microbreweries. So they always do pub crawls. Pub crawls in Dunedin are really popular because there's like 5 or 6 locations to go to. But it's not a college crowd. There's no colleges around here. There's no schools. There's a high school, but there's no adult schools. So it's mainly just parents, stuff like that, going out to get really drunk. Great food downtown Dunedin, yes. There still is. We have pubs. Yeah, that sounds like it's got to be better than. I hate carmelitas.
But I just like the one thing.
Yes, you like the chicken and rice.
But I just want Mexican.
We are open. Oh, the Mexican place. Carmelitas. I hate it. They love it. It's got good queso.
I just like their rice.
They have good rice.
Their rice is so good. Oh God, I need stuff. It's pizza so gross.
Jets is not my favorite. Yeah, I've never gotten behind it. We've had it once with Dad.
I like Juan's. Juan's tacos are so good.
Juan's tacos?
Yeah.
Okay. This is like a trip through my childhood. I know, Mike. There are so many. Okay. Are there any gated communities there that celebrate? There are no gated communities.
I want to go to that Causeway cafe.
Okay.
Thai and Chinese.
Oh, that sounds good.
I know.
Thai and Chinese. So anyways.
There's like some gated communities here.
Are there? Where?
There's one over there by the bowling alley.
Oh?
On that street.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of them.
No, I didn't say that.
No, I mean, this is like the busiest road in Dunedin is Main Street.
Is this McDonald's open?
Probably not.
Bro, what the frick? What's going on? Oh my God, it's open. We're shopping. I'm so hungry.
Okay.
Oh, God bless America.
Dude, you need help.
Dude, everyone's going to
No
McDonald's.
celebs in the Raymore Clearwater area. I was born at that hospital. I know, right, Mike? I wasn't.
Mike who?
Iowa Mike.
I was going to say Boston Mike.
No, Iowa
Here?
Mike. What?
I was going to... No.
Iowa Mike's the doctor of...
Oh, the chiropractor guy?
Yes, sports medicine.
Yes, sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
know
the guy that can...
Why would you park there?
Because he's stupid.
Like,
and he
are
drives,
you dumb?
Yes, he drives a Prius,
What
bro.
the freak are you
Old
doing?
Prius, not a new cool Prius.
Oh my God, Prius.
Prius. He's a Prius, not a post
Like,
ass.
what are you doing?
I don't know, but these guys are probably going, crap, I had to come to work today.
You
Ooh.
want a guava and cream pie?
I've been dying to try that, and I never come to McDonald's,
Oh
so.
my God, I'm so excited. You don't even know.
I know you're so excited.
What should I get? I kind of want chicken nuggets and a cheeseburger.
I don't care what you get.
Oh my God, I should get the $5 biggie deal.
Go for it. It might be limited menu. You never know.
Right.
Cheese popcorn, not a candy bar. Cheese popcorn is not a candy bar for sure. Scared of the hurricane eye? No, the hurricane eye is going to be way west of us. We're just going to get the feeder band. It's gonna, yeah, our boy Josh from Kenwood is he is kind of screwed. It's coming right for him. What I'm hearing is hospital road trip. Definitely not a hospital road trip. It's like a graveyard. Everyone's dying to get in. A what?
A piazza.
A what?
A piazza.
I don't even know what that is. Is that even English? What are you saying?
Mom was like, get me a... You don't know what a piazza croissant?
I don't know.
A pumpkin spice latte.
Does John's Pass have any good food places? Yes.
Oh my god, the beef jerky experience, bro. They have the beef jerky experience. They got a Forrest Gump. They have Kilwin's ice cream.
From Michigan.
They have like another restaurant.
There's
there.
a bunch of little not Mexicans, bunch of little restaurants.
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah, we haven't been to John's Pass in a while.
Ordering?
He's waiting his turn, bro.
Okay, sorry.
Be nice.
I'm sorry.
Bro, man, we should roll your window down and get prepped. We've been, I think we actually have a video where we went to John's Pass for Mother's Day or Mom's birthday. I know there's a video of us at John's Pass with Mom, Grammy, that we did a couple years back.
They got pesos.
What are you talking about? What is it?
Pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just go.
Oh, thank God.
Get your head out of your butt.
Shut up. You want something?
Yeah,
What do you
pie.
Oh, right, sorry.
Welcome to McDonald's. Did you have a last today?
No.
What can I get for you?
Can I get the guava and cream pie, please?
Of course. Anything else?
A cheeseburger, no pickles.
Okay.
A 6-piece chicken
Totally
nugget
angry.
with ketchup.
Okay.
And a large sweet tea, please.
Anything else?
That'd be it.
All right. It's gonna be $9.81.
Thank you.
You good?
Am I good? I'm great.
She's totally angry, bro.
I'm so hungry. You know when you're hungry and you like start to burp?
No.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. That's just how I'm feeling. Who orders a burger with no pickles? Me, because the McDonald's pickles are so gross.
McDonald's pickles are the best.
No, they're
Double
like,
cheeseburger with pickles and onions, no ketchup or mustard, was my
So
favorite when I would do red meat.
Ew.
I loved
Pickles
it.
are like sweet pickles. I don't like them.
Yes, William.
I do like their onions.
Then you guys get different menus out there. Guava cream pie. Bro, we're in Florida. Cuba.
We just
Latinos. We just got it though. It's fantastic.
Me too.
It's so good.
I don't know why I grabbed it like that.
I don't either.
I was trying not to like touch
Did you notice who paid for this, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. The only reason why, because we're live. If we weren't live, there would have been no thank you.
Yes, there would have. I always say thank you. Now to park to eat it all.
Yes.
Now, oh.
I mean, you're starving. You're going to drive home. You can just eat it at home. Not
I'll
bad.
just place it on here.
And eat it while you're driving?
It's a cheeseburger.
You got nuggets. Are
Those
you a
onions
communist?
were dehydrated. They're nasty. No,
They're the
I love
best.
the onions.
I love dehydrated onions. They're the only way to eat onions.
So weird.
They're so good. I've been ordering no ketchup.
I need to get my tray.
Okay, we'll get you. I've been ordering no ketchup just to get a burger that hasn't been sitting around. I've grown to love it. Maybe I'll try the Dean no ketchup or mustard method.
I love the ketchup.
I'm just not a fan of, like, I don't mind dipping in ketchup for a burger, but I just don't want anything on my burger, and I sure as hell don't want somebody that has
Thank you.
done it for me. You know, coming from when I was in high school, I worked at a fast food restaurant, and, you know, we had a tool that put the measured amount of ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise on something. But, you know, you just, you don't know what kind of day that guy is having. You know, he might just be like, oh, you want ketchup?
I'll be right back.
Where you going?
To get my tray.
Oh, sorry. Well, you're going to go to the bathroom. McDonald's, no ketchup or no mustard, add mayo. Y'all got some weird fascination with mayo. I gotta watch her dip nuggets in ketchup and drive. Oh no, we're stopping. Yeah, she's gonna put her menu. Whoa, wow, wind is picking up. Dude, like the car was just rocking.
You need sanitizer?
Yes.
You were too close for that dog poop.
We're too close to the dog poop.
Okay, stop
You got to contact dog poop. Yeah, I'll reposition it so you guys can see her craziness.
No, you don't have to.
No, I will.
You want one? I got 6 because I thought you'd want one.
pie.
Well, I know you want the pie, but do you want chicken?
I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Guava cream, hot. Cream? What the hell is a cream? And they're not deep fried like pies used to be. They're baked. I preferred them deep fried. I thought that was a much... For those of you that remember when McDonald's used to deep fry their pies, those were so good.
Oh my god. This is incredible.
I mean, it's got a jelly taste to it, obviously.
Is it good?
I'm working on it.
I don't like that it's like half cream, half guava. Like, it needs to be like...
Well, the guava on its own is really good. The cream on its own. The two work together well. The crust is... I'm not a baked. I'm not feeling the baked, but I get it. I think it's too doughy. But it's not bad. It's not bad. You okay over there?
It's so good.
Yeah? Alright. See the, got the ketchup in there.
You want one?
No, you need more ketchup, I'm thinking.
I do. That's what I'm getting.
I know.
I hate ketchup.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I always try to... Oops, Jesus.
Jeez, you only squirted that ketchup on you. I saw it from here, bro. That ketchup jumped out of there like it was excited.
You don't want one?
I mean, I don't want to rob you of...
I have a cheeseburger. Eat one.
I'm not putting ketchup on it, though, because I'm not a communist.
It's the only way it makes me feel good about eating these.
Is with ketchup?
Because I don't have to look inside it.
It's just chicken.
Sure. You want the last one?
No. No, I'm regretting this one already.
Why?
It wasn't good.
Because of the ketchup.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Let her eat quickly. Oh, yeah, she's eating quickly.
You want some ketchup?
No, thank you.
Okay. I'll save my burger.
Oh, you're going to save your burger?
I don't want to, but you didn't eat it all.
No, I didn't want the last bite. It was just dough.
Oh.
Yeah. Then you should just open your door and bang it on the outside of the car.
I decided I want my burger.
Oh, now you want your burger?
Yeah, I just didn't want to see it.
Nah. Don't drive. I mean, you could drive with you eat, but then you don't get the cool tray. You know? This is because she used to...
This was my Christmas present from Fernando and Sebastian.
This was her Christmas present from Fernando, and anyways, because she used to eat, when she worked at her last job, she would eat lunch in her car, and she's like, this is the coolest thing ever. So they got it for her for Christmas.
That's so nice.
Her ThinkWare dash cam is still at work. We're gonna definitely put one of these in here. She started a new job, and so I'm still trying to figure out when I can get her car up there. But no, we're gonna put the, I think the cheaper one will go in here.
It's got a lot of ketchup on
Either
it.
that, yeah, that one definitely. We can see the storm outside and inside with the camera placement. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to pick up. The wind is definitely picking up here. They were hot as sin. Oh, those pies were so good though, deep fried. Oh God, that was so good. Yes, burnt lips and tongue and the whole 9 yards. I ate onions, but love those mini ones on the, yeah. Well, you're just weird, Sue. Sorry. We are watching the Food Network now. Yeah? How's it with no pickles?
It's so good.
It's so good. Is it a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheeseburger, no pickles.
I thought you liked hamburgers.
I like McDonald's cheese.
Oh, you like the cheese? Because it's probably not cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the clouds. They're moving so fast.
They are trucking it. Alright, let's set the phone here. You know, when you're looking at it
They're
on
like
the
not
phone,
even moving.
they're not even moving on the phone.
That's so lame.
It is so lame. Yeah. It's like a still life painting at that point. So we did have a while where our local McDonald's were deep frying them. Like, you could come and get deep fried pies here. It was just probably something they were doing regionally, and it was good. But yeah, it's been a really long time. It's so sad. I know that's because, like, cousin Corey was like, dude, do you know? I was like, no, and we went and got some. It's kind of like Brian Mitchell with frozen lemonades. Have you had a frozen lemonade?
Frozen.
It's got their ice cream in it.
Yeah, that's not frozen.
That's what they're called. Ooh, I like the tray. The tray is cool. Haley, where did you get the tray?
Fernando.
Where did Fernando get the tray?
Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah. Baked pies suck. I thought about one of those trays, but for a laptop use.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah. Have you used your laptop on it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think I have because Grayson fell asleep in the car.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Here comes an ambulance. Somebody's having a bad day.
Do you think Starbucks is open?
I don't know.
You want a pink drink?
No, I don't want a pink drink.
Okay.
No. We didn't open today for the storm because the storm technically was supposed to come earlier, and then it didn't. Now it's coming later, so
Wendy's is open.
we closed, and then Paul decided not. I'm guessing because he didn't text me to say, "Hey, come in." So yeah, so I slept in, which was great. I just pretended it was a work day and I didn't want to get up, so I was able to sleep. I was able to sleep in. We'll do our best. Holiday churros. Oh yeah. Well, thank you. Dean, have you ever had a Chevy SS come through your shop? I just bought one, and not a lot of info aftermarket on those I could find.
Should I get gas?
Do you have a full tank on those? I know we've worked on the SS. I don't know what we've done. I know it's very similar to a Malibu, kind of. It is. That's the Australian car. Yeah. Oh, here comes the rain. All right, guys. Hey, listen, for that, we're going to call it a day right here. You have a wonderful rest of your day. If it goes sideways and we start getting a ton of boomer, clappy, rainy stuff, probably tonight, maybe we'll come out and see what's going on. All right, guys. Be safe out there. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. I was getting wet.
It's like I'm being spit on.
Tui.
Look at that tree. Our little twin.
Good day, everyone.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, it's
Gusty.
it's a tall one. It's gusty. Basically, it's
that tall in the camera.
yeah. Basically, let's see, it's going right on the top of my head. So what we've been getting is just a lot of wind and rain, which we kind of figured this was going to be.
Fell down.
Did it? What?
That one.
I can't see.
The door one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought that was the fence that he's been working on for months, bro. Oh my god. He's gonna die, bro. I was gonna cry.
Yeah. We've been getting some really sick wind. I mean, it has been like crazy. Let's put that background. And it just comes. It's like we'll get like so much rain and then a ton of wind, and it's pretty nuts. But this is about what's going. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. I guess I need to get rid of that. No problem. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with right now. Haley doesn't know how to park.
Whatever. No, I was protecting us.
I don't know, what is the temperature is? It's actually kind of dropped.
I'll tell you one second.
I feel like it's 78. Actually, the power has been going out non-stop since we got home.
80 degrees.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, so still planning on doing the Hi-Fi Vegas show tonight, but
Why even bother?
yeah,
The Wi-Fi's just gonna keep going in and out. Or the power.
Well, the Wi-Fi shouldn't go out,
I don't know, man.
but hey, we'll give it a shot.
Will go off.
That's fine. My laptop should be fine. It's battery powered, so we'll see what happens. Well, yeah, it's Orlando, bro. Oh, it just started to snow there in Iceland.
Oh, so casual.
I mean, you know, currently watching the Bronco vid. It's a cliffhanger. I'll tell you that right now. I'll give the ending away. It's always there was some lightning. Has been a lot of that.
How do you know? Your head's been in your computer.
Doing not what I was planning on doing today. But anyways, yeah, so there we go back to some rain, some wind.
I can't even tell. It looks just like the night.
Well, I mean, that
Doesn't even
tree
look like
is...
it's raining.
I mean, there's a mailbox. Well, you can see the rain.
Oh, now you can.
Yeah, you can see it in the... I mean, there's plenty of rain happening. I mean, if you want to go stand out there,
No,
you can... You sure?
I don't
Okay.
like being wet.
You know, it's okay. I wish I didn't miss Palumbo. I would have asked the dyno the 4 channel. Don't worry, Christian. We're gonna dyno the 4 channel. It's just
You got
it's.
a car.
Oh, let's see if he jumps the speed bumps. Oh no, he actually slowed down a tad. People love jumping these speed bumps here.
It's a speed team.
Yeah, it's like speed useless. It's hot as hell in Phoenix. No kidding.
Ugh, my shirt is like damn.
Any video game system in the house?
Yes.
We have a Wii.
We have a Wii. We have an Atari. Oh my god. We have an Atari. We have a Nintendo.
We do have a Nintendo?
Yeah, I got a Switch.
Oh, you have a Switch. Yeah.
Well, we could be playing the Switch.
You could be playing the Switch. You playing?
It streams on the TV. We could be playing Mario Kart.
You could be. Why don't you and Mom do that? I'm not playing. I mean, you're the goofball.
I'd get it all set up, get the game going, and then the power would turn off.
Probably.
And then turn back on, and I'd have to restart.
The pool's in the backyard, and there's really no convenient way to get back there. And right now, it's filled to the brim.
The pool. I hope it'd be in the backyard.
I mean, that's
It'd be a little weird.
Yeah. Really not that exciting. It's just a hole in the ground. Uno, anyone? It might be.
We were playing Uno on the phone earlier this morning.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice. But anyways, this is the update. So right now at 7:43, it's just a wind and rain event. So we'll see a little later tonight, probably after the Hi-Fi show. Maybe we'll see what it looks like
Mom
then.
says it's supposed to hit from 10 to 2.
There we go. So later tonight, we'll see what's happening. So I'm gonna step back here where it's not so violent. You guys, hopefully we'll see you guys over on the Hi-Fi Vega Network, and hopefully my power will stay long enough for me to join you. See ya.
Oh
There we go. Dude, it just got crazy. Yeah. Dude, yeah, it just got nuts. Look at that. Holy sh...
It won't even go in one direction.
No, it's it's Toot toot. Yeah? Gotta take those pains.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah. Alright. There we go.
Oh,
Oh?
look at that.
What? Oh, the notification says 5-star car stereo? Yeah. It's amazing what you can do when you got nothing else to do because there's a hurricane. You're just sitting there doing nothing. Good day, everyone. It is Saturday. Beautiful Saturday. great Saturday, the most amazing Saturday of all times. And trust me, I know more about Saturdays than anyone could ever possibly know about Saturdays.
You know nothing about Saturday.
You're right, I know diddly squat. But anyways, it is Saturday, which means in 12 minutes, less than 12 minutes, we're going to be live.
Yeah.
On YouTube and Facebook, answering a bunch of questions. Today was a fun day. Probably should have gone live earlier, but we're just trying to get through things. But check this out. Look at this thing. How cool is that? Like, doesn't that look cool? It's got 2 screw holes in the back. So this is... Man, I hate making stuff that I don't get to keep. It's so cool. But anyways, yeah, working on that today. Some wire tie downs. These are 1/2-inch white acrylic. Because I can print these on a laser in less than 10 minutes. And a 3D printer would be hours and hours and hours. So, yeah.
Well, let me take this one off.
No, I can't. You can't see what's underneath here. But, anyways, yeah, these are cool. This is a cool little wire tie down. Yeah, that's neat. Anyways, you guys will see what that's all about soon enough. But the Saturday show is almost time. I know something about Saturday too, overtime and watching the live show. There you go. We got our rain today from your hurricane. Thanks a lot. Hey, listen, man, we were like, I don't know if you've seen any of the pictures from this hurricane, but it has destroyed Clearwater Beach, Dunedin. I think we just got our Wi-Fi back. He got his power back yesterday, so that was nice. Hopefully, I've asked Haley to kind of go through and grab some of the video footage that has been put up. Because if you caught the live show Thursday of us driving around and going and seeing all that stuff, all of that we drove through covered like 3-4 feet of water. It was ridiculous. So there's some footage of that circulating around. So if we can find it all, we'll show it on Boring Life of Dean and Haley. But, hey. All right, so how much time we got? All right, we got 10 minutes. Lightning round for the 20. There's 20 of you in here. Thank you. If we do a DSP talk tonight, what subject would you like us to talk about? Tennessee got hammered. I bet. Yeah. Hurricane. What's that? I'm sure it went through Atlanta, Jeff. What happened? Just, a lot. So it was funny because, the hurricane didn't hit us, but it drove past us, but it just brought the highest tides we've ever had in this area. So everyone just got creamed. It was really bad. But hurricane. Yeah. You don't get those in San Antonio, I guess. Anyways, final tuning after the initial setup.
Final tuning?
Okay. So like the global tune? Definitely it was crazy from what I saw. Yeah, it was nuts. Have you had a chance to play with the Horizon 10? Not yet. Not yet. Matthew has. Hopefully we'll get one at some point, but I'm,
Doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too. At some point. I mean, we have a high 10. It's going to happen at some point. So anyways, yeah. All right. So install in a car. Okay, so remember, this is the show here live. So, DSP talk is like a 4 to 5 minute little thing we do. DSP OEM integration.
With Jeff Smith.
I mean, we could do a whole show with Jeff on that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. All right, well, at least we're getting an idea of what everyone else wants to yeah. Mm-hmm. You need an IRTA too, and then you're all set. That'll do all the fun for you. Say Barney or Max setup. All right, hold on. What does it say? Say Barney or Max set up your tune, final tune after that. Okay. Dealing with delays between front and rear channels and 4 all-pass filters, left and right channels, and so on. Oh, come on, that's not that hard. Pringles are chips. Ask Fernando. Pringles are not chips. Pringles are crisp. It literally says crisps on the container. Come on, guys. Hi, Jeff.
Chips are the same.
No, they're not. It's a crisp. Hey, man, it's the Food and Drug Administration.
When
They made
you
them
bite it, what happened?
No. It's
It's like crushes.
no, what I'm saying, on the container, it says potato crisp. It does not say potato chip. And it has to be that way. Trust me. Because the Food and Drug Administration, when they, or whoever handles that, all I know is when I worked for Procter & Gamble, this was a big deal. They had to change the container from saying chip to crisp. Because it's not a chip, it's a crisp. Don't ask me. I don't make them. But I guess it's just what it is.
It's a law.
It's, we're going to go down that road. Marilyn and Jeff show when? I don't know. That'd be interesting for sure.
Mary Lou and Jeff. Oh.
I mean, I think either one of them can carry the show on their own, but
yeah,
a Jeff show would be good. So what we'll do is at some point we're gonna have a Jeff show where good, Jeff is just gonna come on and spend the whole show talking about Helix.
We gotta find out when he's available.
Yeah, he's got a really busy schedule right now, driving back or flying back and forth to Arizona to do training. So
yeah.
At some point, we'll have him come on and walk you guys through the Helix operating system so that everyone can feel comfortable with that. Mm-hmm. So we'll have him on for that. But, okay, so the idea behind Quick Tip DSP is escaping everyone because they all want these long and complicated, like full shows on how to do
a DSP show for sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we know this. It's just a matter of your schedule lightening up a little bit.
Correct.
So it's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, so 6 minutes. All right, so from what I gathered, then I don't have a topic for quick tips tonight, so we'll just skip it and save it for next week. Mm-hmm. I want to share something. Women doing installations is crazy. Attention to detail is insane. Wifey just did her first speaker install, and it was... Oh, look at Jeff going, I/O routing. I can do it on everyone's but yours. And I think we've covered it on... Actually, we did that last week or the week before last on Moscone. We've done it on ARC. So... Jeff, teach Lance. Yeah. He's an Audison guy, so... let's see. All right, so we're at 5 and counting. And with that, we're going to end it here because 5 minutes from now, we're going to be over there on YouTube.
Don't forget, guys, go check it out. MorelHiFi.com.
Yes.
That's the place. You can find good stuff. Like the
good stuff?
Good stuff.
Actually, we demoed the Biggie yesterday for a client, and they were like...
He was so impressed.
Yeah, he
wanted.
If Paul would have had him in stock, he would have bought it right then.
Yes. So go check them out. The Biggie is out. You can go and pick any color that you want. MorelHiFi.com. Here on Instagram, Morel_America. You can see some pictures in here.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you in a minute. Bye.